I don't know. Yeah, heavy metal thunder. Okay.
You see me right out in the sunset.
How does that go?
Bum, bum, bum. Hi. Hi.
Okay, so I've got the chat window set up.
We may have the bestest like multi RPG GM in existence.
The bestest multi RPG. There is only one.
Exactly. Just saying.
Team of Annihilation.
Yeah. I have the book for this.
I want to play Tomb of Annihilation.
We can.
Okay, stop playing Heart.
Yeah.
Heart?
I was gonna say, where's the harmonic? Get it in there.
Wait.
Oh.
Where is that better?
It's one of those. There.
Oh, thanks for the fog.
Ooh, soprasada. That's just terrible.
How's that? Let me see what's going on here on the channel. What do you guys? Oh, it's live. You mean they can hear this?
Dude, the second you pulled out the guitar, I hit go.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Good thing we have no fans. Oh, there's people in there. What?
I've already had some sips out of it there. Man. Are you going to sit down? All right, well, I'll see you next Tuesday.
Ooh.
How did that go again?
Hello, Foo. You were really close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Key change.
Right on. I just
Love
ruined
that song, man. Absolutely love that song.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
That is a good song. I like it only because it was on Def Leppard. David Letterman.
His last show.
His last show. But
Yeah.
it also he had that song on the first time he returned from the heart attack.
Yeah.
Because he loves the song.
What the hell is the song called?
I can't remember. It's
Everlong.
Foo Fighters.
Everlong, that's it.
Everlong, yeah. And so those guys.
It's a really fucking deep song, man.
I'm not
You know that
surprised.
they canceled? They were on tour in Europe. The Letterman's office called, and they were like, "Yep, tour's over."
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, really? Like they flew back for Letterman.
Yeah, they canceled tour dates and like went and did them like free tours. Like they're a wicked band, dude.
Well, it's Dave Grohl is a wicked human being.
All the dudes in that band are pretty wicked, man.
Oh, I love Taylor rather. I love Taylor.
The lead singer looks like the drummer from Nirvana.
Who said that? Did somebody
Fiona.
just say that?
Fiona did. She was big silly.
Okay.
I've heard that before.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I can't do tonight's show.
Uh-oh.
I've got to go over to Almond Rants and listen to her going on her microphones with her boobs hanging out.
What the heck are you talking about?
Hey, why
Dude,
don't
I'm
you set
telling
up
you.
Fantasy Grounds?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I knew there was something missing. I
Okay,
don't even
well,
think
No.
you need it, but I will load it
Does
so we
not
have
sing
something.
like that,
in the window.
Fiona. It's an ASMR channel.
what
She's got the
channel?
Microphone.
What channel is that?
AMOUR.
Oh, Amaranth?
ANTH.
Amaranth?
Yeah.
She's a slut.
She keeps popping up on my stupid thing. It's always like, check out this person. I'm like, what is this person doing? Oh, they're not
She's
even playing a game.
She's the
They're
queen of the ASMR.
more like queen of the
think-
boobies.
My favorite thing ever
I
was
think that she's probably pretty cool.
2 weeks ago. She was sitting live casting from her gym, and they were like, you know what? We're more than happy if you're here, but you're not allowed to live cast from our gym. And she's like, I'm
Oh.
not live casting, but she's talking to the camera, not to them.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway,
Yeah, I would venture to guess.
anything that may have just been said on Twitch about another Twitch streamer is completely incidental and was not done by anybody who happens to be in the room right now.
Yeah. Also, a much better show.
What are you doing? Fuck.
It's a better show.
Oh, dude,
Idiot.
Bob Ross is awesome.
Dude, there's no better show than Bob Ross.
I went to paint night on Friday.
What were they doing on that Bob Ross? So they're making it like they were painting Slayer album covers or something.
That's
I
awesome.
don't know.
All right, should we get this game underway?
Whatever.
Cheers to everybody in the chat. Welcome to this week's show. I'm still waiting for Fantasy Grounds.
It's coming. It's coming.
That's what she said.
I have by
Oh.
far the single most sanitized player in the history of gaming.
What?
The single most sanitized player sheet in the history of gaming.
Yeah.
What's sanitized? What are we talking about?
He spilled
Um,
sanitizer all over it.
Yeah, I'm fermenting a strawberry apple cider, and I have it on a blow-off tube. And when you bump the huge bucket of Star San,
It spills everywhere.
it spills everywhere.
Ah, okay. I thought we were making political commentary or something.
No, it's this bucket right here.
Why would we do that?
Oh, I don't know, because we hate viewers. Oh, I see.
That could do it, I guess.
I don't know if it'll bubble here. I guess I could.
Oh, didn't mean to do that, but I guess since I'm there, I might as well do that because my camera's all borked. There, I guess that'll fix it. Oh, I just made me full screen for a second.
Oh,
guys
he
hear
doesn't
that?
want to see you full screen. Yeah, I heard some pop.
Burping the keg doesn't make it better.
It's not a keg; it's a fermenter, Greg.
Oh, okay. Well, the last time I checked, you were fermenting in a keg, so
No, the cider I'm fermenting in a
insider.
No, what's the big plastic carboy with the red cap? What are those called?
A better bottle, a big mouth
No.
bubbler,
No, big mouth bubbler has got the blue top.
a water jug.
Yeah, it's a 7-gallon water jug.
Okay. All right. Now that we've gotten through that, welcome to Quantum Keep. Now that half of the viewers have left, we were
That's okay. We don't want
we were at
viewers.
like 5 or 6, and now we're down to 2. The 2 that we care most about. That's you.
Yeah, Chris and me.
You know
That's
what?
right.
I think that coincides when it went full screen grit.
That is possible. Tonight's show is brought to us by you, by us.
Libris Arcana.
No, I was actually going to say tonight's show was brought to you by us, because this is this is what we do. Doesn't mean we're good at it. It's just,
Hey, Greg,
it's just what we do.
You get any new hardware in your life?
I got a camera over there that's kind of new.
Yeah.
I was just trying to rig it up earlier to do 1080p for OBS, but no dice yet.
You need Elgato or something?
Well, you could do it with Elgato, but there's an open source app called Camera Live.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, and SparkoCam actually
don't
works
want
with
that.
Canon.
Canon has got their standalone live shoot application.
Yeah, but it doesn't go direct to a Windows webcam device.
Boop, 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 boop,
Try
boop.
SparkoCam. It works with
looks like
Canon
that.
and Nikon.
Yeah, that's Canon's
grabs from HDMI.
live shooting. I don't want to
Or
capture.
USB.
I don't want to capture a third of the window. I want the full resolution out of camera.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, the crocodile
No,
just
it's
wants
just turn it
your
on.
your barbarian thighs to eat.
Yes,
But
exactly.
he's gone. You guys chased it off.
So tonight's show brought to you by Libris Arcana. Well, like I said, it's our show. We bring it to you, but we get support from LibrisArcana.com, LibrisArcana.ca. Use coupon code RYSK Rysk for 25% off your first month's subscription to their dice plan or to their RPG book plan. Ooh, and they have really nice
Or their
leather
cool leather
folios.
slipcase.
It's beautiful.
I want that.
That's their player's guide slipcases.
You get like 3 packs for cheap.
Yeah, this month's dice. I like last month's dice better than this month's, but this month's do fit in with tonight's game, being that they are jungle green slime colored with purple writing, and it's super sweet, and I'm totally happy with them. But they're not as pretty as the black smoke from last month. Hey, cheers, OBDE. And thank you so much. We try to be wonderful people, but usually we're just bastards. So when last we met, I was swinging at stuff and grunting a lot while chasing a girl in a bikini. Our good buddy over there, Tanga, Nedja, Majuja,
Tanga.
he was doing a whole lot of work trying to keep us on task and not dead.
Tanga.
Tanga.
Yeah, is that an interrobang? Or is it just
Yeah.
is it click language? Tanga.
Yeah, it's more like.
Actually, no, that would be
Tanga.
the exclamation point. So no,
Yeah, it's not a bang.
It's just there's
It's not a click. Clickety click.
This is an educational show. It really
No,
is.
Where we
not.
butcher foreign languages.
It's a
Yeah,
shit show.
we somehow we don't intend to, but we just we insult foreign cultures.
And I tell you what.
You know what? I'm totally fine with that as long as we're insulting the Dutch.
And I couldn't give less of a fuck.
The Dutch. I can't remember if I can't. I think Ed might be Dutch or something.
There's only
Anyway,
two
sorry,
things.
Ed,
There's
we
only
love
two
you.
things I can't stand: people who are intolerant of other people's cultures, and the Dutch.
The Dutch.
Come on, it's greatest Austin Powers line ever. So
Totally forgot that.
yes.
All right, here we are.
Well, no, we're in a jungle.
Okay,
Oh,
get it
right.
started. Let's go.
We're in a jungle.
Let's get it started.
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh yeah.
Stop it.
Okay, get rid of that so we can see the amazing picture of you guys getting hauled off by dwellers of the deep.
Okay.
All right,
let's
I'm
bring
talking
that
like
up.
guy from Big Lebowski.
Oh, that was what we were doing Saturday night when we were really drunk. It was
The
voiceover
dude
night.
abides.
It was voiceover night.
Voiceover this summer. One man will learn.
One desire.
In a world filled with crocodiles and barbarians
And douchebags.
and douchebags.
Tingas.
Niggas.
Oh.
Let's roll some dice.
I don't know what to do now.
I don't know either. All I know is we have one momentum left.
Yes, one momentum. That's going to be needed.
Ooh, no momentum,
there-
por favor.
There are many doom in the pool.
I would like to spend a momentum to reduce the doom pool.
Can we do that?
Well, the doom momentum exchange rate is a little.
I'm pretty sure he told us we could do that and didn't tell us anything about an exchange rate.
But I'm the middleman.
Greg. He's
Yeah.
the DM. If he says it's a no-go, it's a no-go. You got to respect your DM.
You may
We'll
have
keep our
a momentum point.
Thank you.
Here we are,
Noted.
playing Robert E. Howard's Conan.
Duly noted.
This game came out on Kickstarter a little while ago, and the only thing that I don't like about it so far is trying to keep track of everybody and their crazy
Yeah, that's an interesting
powers
thing.
and damage level.
But you know what? You brought it to us. You put it in our lives. So let's just rock and roll.
Other than that, the setting is rock solid. If anybody likes anything remotely fantasy and totally sexist,
Yeah, sexist fantasy.
give
This
her,
is
right?
totally it. This
So,
is
Chris, can you recap
Amazeballs.
my brain? I had like an epiphany or something like that there was somebody in this room that I had to deal with. Can you remind me of all of the things that I know there, please?
+1 to Lamentations. Yes, Lamentations of the women, or it should be changed to the Lamentations of the partners. Right?
no. This is definitely Conan Land, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm just because 2050. But yeah. So whatever happened when you interacted with the Codex somehow left you in a heap to start off the next leap.
Right.
Boom. And you came to, after some realizations, you now have some deep insight into this world, what's going on.
Right, and
you,
I know
you
that
just
and
were
I know
filled
that
with that here, he's here, or something like that.
And I know that this world is the next one to blink out of existence, and the badass motherfucker is here right now.
Yes, there's...
Okay.
These are all just feelings and interesting things, because all sorts of weird and horrible imagery flashes through your mind. Some of it
I've known
symbology,
Greg,
some of it is horrible.
I've known Greg for 5 years. I'm comfortable with unfortunate mental imagery.
And unfortunate texted imagery.
Dude, I have suffered from unfortunate mental imagery since the last time Luke stayed here.
Buddy,
did he sleep on the couch with his underwear?
Yeah.
Mostly.
Did anything fall out?
Somewhat.
I had that happen at a friend's house.
And it rolled down. And,
yeah, but dude, his
that's what happened to me.
But his unfurled and got caught in the wind.
All right, well, if we're talking about fire hose, I'm talking about like macaroni elbow.
It looked like somebody's parachute had gotten caught up on the rocks, but the wind was still blowing.
I'm hung like a tic tac. What do I know? Moving on.
It's really hard to be embarrassed by like a group of people being like, he's got a big tank.
He is a big thing. Now, that little article or whatever. Yeah. So you were brought to. You're like, oh my gosh, what do we got? We gotta. She's involved somehow. This Delia, Delia, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Delilah. Oh,
What's
Delia.
it like in New York City?
New York. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Big
Hey
Pancakes?
there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City?
No, I don't remember that. Delia. She
Delia's gone?
got you guys your armor and weapons. Part of the deal was you were going to help her escape.
Yeah, and then she got
You did.
taken away by something or another.
Then she was taken away by one of those slithery beings on the screen there. Okay, let me try this, see if it'll sync now.
Merfolk.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in now.
Murlocs.
There we go.
We're about to fight undead merfolk. I got it.
Well, I don't know about undead. But...
Well, they're about to be fucking dead.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if I had the same lip disorder as that guy, I'd want to be dead.
I love. If you missed, why the little gray box is there, I encourage you to watch last week's episode. That's the hilt of a sword, but it is unfortunately placed.
It is very, very.
Oh, I'd say it's incredibly fortunately placed. In fact, he's
I
probably pretty
guarantee
proud of it.
I guarantee you that was the first thing drawn on that piece of paper.
I'm gonna also posit that it is a bone handle.
Or perhaps a tusk.
Perhaps. Well, anyway, so yeah, you need to. You're not quite sure yet. She's involved, is the thing. This horrible. It's here. This world could fall at any time. Okay.
Yeah.
You are currently in a deal with Delia to get her safely home.
Unfortunately.
So far has failed, but that's okay. You did manage to make it on shore, even though you sunk your boat and lost your charge. So you came to on the shore. There were a few pirates. You guys beat the hell out of them quite handily. And the captain and them were kind of steaming and looking over you, but they never outright attacked you. All right, so you guys were like, well, nuts to this, and decided to follow those tracks into the jungle. All right,
Assuming that roses.
Yeah, assuming Delia is being carried off by them still. Then you started hearing the drum beats as you were only a few minutes into the jungle, and you've been traipsing around. Well, traipsing. Who traipses in a jungle?
Barbarians don't traipse. We hacked our way through until a crocodile tried to eat us.
And then a crocodile lay in wait there.
But I will tell you,
it's
in
Buzzit.
this realm...
Cheers, Buzzit!
Isn't Buzzit supposed to be on the other side of the planet?
We got Buzzit and Ed? No, he's back from France.
I was going to say Buzzit may be on the other side of the planet.
Fancy?
That's one of the super cool things about internet. Right now...
If Buzzit is in France with his wife and he's watching this pokey internet show,
then he's less of a person, I thought.
Yeah, he is not long for a fish tank, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't, but I'm gonna nod like I do.
Yes.
Every single one of my adult male friends that got a fish tank is involved in a marriage that they wish that they weren't involved in.
Oh no! I set this marriage up. They definitely want to be involved.
I had a fish tank.
Yeah, look at you now.
And I loved my
I don't know what that means. But...
I loved my fish tank, but I liked my marriage more.
Yeah. I've known 4 separate guys that got fish tanks and then divorced.
Yeah, I think we need to delve more into.
I'm not so sure about the whole fish tank metaphor.
So I'm going to give you a teaser of the next... I bought a game book here, and this is a teaser of the next game world you'll be jumping into after this. 200 puzzles we'll be doing together.
Yeah, I'm actually a pretty badass motherfucker at Sudoku, dude.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
I just kind of got into it a while back.
Dude, I can Google a Sudoku solver faster than anybody.
Oh, well, that's no fair. I can finish it before you punched it in.
Well, then I guess we won't be there long.
Oh, boy. All right. And then, so yeah, you followed them in. You got jumped by some of the local wildlife, which was massive, like the size of a hippo, and then long and stretched out. Anyway,
like a crocodile.
Yeah, no more talking about Luke's junk. And then,
Was it scaly?
yeah.
When did you see his junk?
I don't know.
Ah.
I'll be here all week, everyone. We're just sit here waiting.
Ba-doom-tsh.
Okay, so you guys were off there, and you had just chased off. Whoa, again, Buzz it. No. Buzz it for burden.
That was a perfect
Yeah.
moment for a rim job. I mean, rim shot.
Oh, yeah.
Ba-dum-dum.
I wish this were wine.
Oh. In my deeply concussed way, I'm pretty sure it is.
Actually, I'm not responsible for Mike's marriage. Buzz
Oh,
it's
well, yeah.
But I did know both of them, and somehow those two didn't know each other.
Okay,
And
I'm
I
engaging
introduced
stealth.
them, sort of.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm engaging stealth to do it.
Okay, well, first off, you get a wave of imagery again in your head. Okay,
Okay.
you see a bat-winged beast with a face full of tentacles.
I'm gonna write down Bat-Wing Cthulhu.
Yeah, you can just write Cthulhu. Yeah, that'll do. The little Cthulhu meeple.
Oh, that's even better.
It's dark. You just see like eyes and like the outlines of these tentacles, and then wings rear up in the back. Okay. Those are laying waste to jungle, much like this jungle. Okay. And your intuition. Actually, why don't you give me some kind of roll
Yeah.
so we can do that? You probably want to use your.
I can do
Delta Green
observation.
Probably want to do your Delta Green sheet
Okay, Delta Green.
with your new
Keep my
beefed
Delta
up
Green.
Cthulhu or occult stuff.
I can't believe I never rolled animal handling after that whole crocodile thing.
Sure.
Yeah, as it's eating you, just start petting it.
It's a
Hey, how's
skill
it
I
going?
have. I have a skill in animal handling.
Yeah, like domestic animals or things that can be domesticated.
31, so a normal success.
Okay, you get what that is. That's like very Cthulhu-y. Okay.
Can we scratch
That's
a Fissing
very-
Dantalus on something?
Yeah. Every time you guys leap, you scratch it on your foreheads wherever you are.
Well, I
First
would
thing to
probably
do.
pick back of hand, but
It is.
Yeah,
it is
Buzz it.
Buzzit.
The pit of Cthulhu. Notice how they avoided trouble
Cthulhu.
by calling it Cthulhu instead of Cthulhu. So, and it's a pit, by the way.
of
So, you have a conflicting thing. Okay, you're gonna
I'll
have to make
say.
a horrible, horrible choice here. If that woman lives, she'll usher in the end of the world.
What?
okay.
But you're kind of foggy. There's something about that Cahero guy involved.
Cahero.
He's
Okay.
the pirate captain.
He was the captain, right?
If he and her survive in some way, then the end of this world.
He and her. So if
Yeah.
I kill one of them, it's okay.
Now, if you were to resolve this without that horrible thing happening, then you essentially gain a point toward the final.
Okay. So
But if you screw it up, it's a big point back.
So
It's a
can
big
I
setback.
assume that Shell has had some mechanism by which to explain this to me as we're walking through through the jungle, so that I can have some idea what
Shell
the hell's
can
going on?
explain this kind of shit to you right now if he wants.
Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
And I'm
okay,
basically
I
gonna
get
be
it.
Like,
But
gonna be
dude,
like, yeah,
have you have you seen the cover?
yeah, dude. The captain and the chick, dead. They don't know it yet, but they're dead.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Or like just one?
No. We'll make friends and get the chick to help us kill the captain, and then during like the slow-mo victory high five, sword to the face.
Okay.
That's pretty dark.
But dude, did you see what she was wearing?
Yeah, and she'll still be wearing it after she's dead.
That's even more dark.
Ew.
Just for contemplating such a terrible thing, I need you to make a sanity.
No, dude, I'm trying to be in character.
Yep, I get it.
I'm
Ew.
trying to like the dude.
I get it, but it's too much to think that he's got to murder some potentially innocent person.
Okay, I'll make a sanity check. I'm totally sane. Critical success.
All right, you're
Hold
looking
on,
at it
let me double check.
scientifically.
Yep, 66 is a critical success.
You're looking at this scientifically, and ends justify the means.
Yeah.
Utilitarianism for the win.
Yep. Post hoc ergo propter
Okay,
hoc.
dude, can we do this like in the morning?
Quote erat principios.
Like I'm cool. Like I'm cool getting this captain guy and doing whatever we got to do. But like, can we do it in the morning?
Okay.
Can I have just one night?
Listen,
Just one night to
if-
stand.
if we go blue before both of them are dead, everybody's dead.
Dude, I saw what she was wearing. I'm already blue, if you know what I mean. But if you're saying we got to do this, we'll do this.
Yeah, we're doing this. This is Conan universe, buddy. You can find somebody in a bikini with a low armor class.
Not until not before we turn blue and leave.
Who knows? Maybe we might jump into.
Aren't you married, McMurtry?
Where for the
Yeah.
first time I've actually
Hank-
had
Hank's
muscles.
married.
Hank's not married.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
I
want
think
to.
that's
I
kinda
want to
one
get
of
home
your-
to my
One
dog.
of your bonds.
No, my brother
Hold on.
and my dog.
You
I'm
know,
married.
family. Okay.
My brother and my
I'm
dog,
married.
and I'm kind of
That's
into.
why.
I'm kind of into one night stands.
What if you could make her turn blue with you, if she were interested in such a thing?
I'm gonna roll
No,
for that.
You can't
She's
just
gonna
force
die.
that on people.
She's gotta die.
What if she
She's
holds
gotta
my
die.
hand?
Then
Well,
when you
like-
turn blue and disappear, the new guy will be like, The barbarian who's like probably prince of sexual abuse from Samaria or something. You
Is
know?
that a thing that I think I can make happen? Now?
No.
No?
No, who knows? Anything's possible. It's a make-believe game with dice.
Yeah. Well, trying to get the rules from the guy
if
that
you
makes
can-
them up in his head.
Well, the rules change every couple nights. So if you can really come
So
up
does
with
his
some
head.
crazy stuff, if you can come up with some crazy stuff to make it, maybe, who knows? We'll think about it. Maybe it'll work.
All right.
You know what I think? You know what I think, Greg?
I think we need to get moving.
No, dude. I think that if we can cut a piece off of one
Her?
of these Cthulhu dudes,
Oh, wouldn't that
think
be
that
interesting?
I think that the piece will travel with us.
What if we could get one of his mouth face sucker things?
And I think that we might be able to use that for something.
I think if we somehow get one of these tentacles, cut it off, we'll wind up in Japan, modern day. No? It could work.
Well, we have video cameras. Anything's possible.
Sorry, Luke. I've exposed one of Luke's personal flaws.
He
addiction
doesn't.
to
He doesn't.
hentai.
He doesn't see it as a flaw.
Yeah. This is my superpower.
What up, nerds?
Dude,
we're
man.
not
Diadems.
nerds.
I gotta send you an EMT soon, buddy.
I have
Diadems.
a stack of Dungeons and Dragons board games. I guess I am.
Oh.
I don't know.
All right.
You will be a role player. I have a stack of D&D magazines in my trunk.
So yeah,
Sorry, it was a little, that was a little Blue Velvet moment. Sorry.
I don't even know what that is.
All right, we've played grab ass for half an hour. Let's kill some things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd
Yeah,
like
you're
to go
right.
blow some shit up.
Time to. As one guy we used to play with a long time ago, many years ago, is we better do something before I do something stupid.
That sounds about right.
All right. Need an address to send it to first.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doxing me on the internet, do you?
Why?
No, Greg's gotta drop Diadem's address in chat, and then
No.
Yeah, in chat, because that's gonna happen.
well, in
They're like two people watching. It's us.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Dude,
they could replay this.
I gave out Fancy's phone number, and she's a girl.
Don't say that, because now everybody's gonna watch the video. Yeah, say hey, everybody.
Yeah.
No, watch the video.
I tell you what, if
A subscription for that.
if you call Fancy, if you get the phone number and you call Fancy, we'll send you a bonus surprise.
Poor Fancy, she has to move now.
The sad thing is,
Order.
All right, okay. End of grab ass. Yeah, get that settled with Diadems, but not till the end of the show, so he hangs around and watches.
Yeah.
Thing. Okay.
yeah,
This
that's
could be really
the address
short-lived.
now, but he has to wait until the end of the show for me to.
Or no, stay tuned because it'll be
Tell
in a
us.
secret part of the show.
Oh, will it?
Don't know when, right?
Okay.
4,
All right.
1.
Okay. Yeah, put it together over the course of the show. All right, so you wander through. That insight has left you kind of with a little more doom. So I'm going to give myself a doom point.
But dude, I feel like now, because for the first time since this has started, I really know what has to be done. I feel like I've got the big mo on my side.
You made a successful check by a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So you can have 2 momentum.
Sweet, Greg. We're up to 4 momentums.
Oh, awesome.
Write that down.
I will do that.
Thanks. Best GM ever.
Hey, if you can think of it and it doesn't sound totally stupid, you can have it.
Sweet.
I just hate having to turn players down. No, whoa, no. That's weird.
There's a door we got to be careful with.
Yeah.
All right, wandering through. Look at the room. Just totally, the chat room's just like, what are they gonna do next before I log off?
I'd rather at that than before they nut.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I know what I do.
What did I miss?
I hit Buzz It with the +2 implement of shame.
For fuck's sake.
Dude, you gotta stop it. I can't edit these before they go to YouTube.
We've been hacked.
It's +3 to hit.
Could we please do something that allows me to roll dice?
Yeah, is that bludgeoning or piercing? I don't know.
Bludgeoning.
How come the chat room doesn't think we're this funny? We lost a viewer. Way to go. You let Luke drink every day. What do you mean? Luke drinks every day, doesn't he? No, don't do it again.
Hey, Luke. Soprasada.
Yeah. I'm really sorry. Lord, I apologize.
I have to add a doom for that.
Can I see anybody that I can hit?
Doom
Here,
added.
hold my cup.
Moving on.
Oh, man.
All right.
This is why
Crab
real RPG people don't take us seriously.
Yeah, well, real RPG people, really? Like,
Okay, you're right.
anyway. Yeah, you're not
Carol.
serious about make-believe like we are.
I don't know, man.
Sorry.
For me, 90% of the fun of RP is being stupid with your friends.
And smashing things with a critical success now and then.
That is also true.
But just the RP isn't.
How about I tell it to you straight?
Sweet.
Let's do that.
We need to have some kind of flashing thing like, tell it to him straight. Because, you know,
Greg?
it's usually the box outline text. We need something
Watch
to
this,
overlay.
Greg.
It's broken. You mean like that? Oh my god, I am
except
so
I need
gonna
some,
throw up.
Text box behind my...
Oh
Anyway.
my god, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
gonna have a seizure.
I
don't even know what's going
I can't
on.
make it stop.
Greg's all like, woo.
Like literally, I
Help
cannot make
me.
it stop.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna barf if you don't deal with that, Greg.
You should see it on my end. It's been murdered.
What'd you do?
Well, apparently, that's what happens to this system.
Man, this show is just a massive piece of shit sometimes.
All right. Okay, so as we emerge from the clusterfuck,
I think I broke Chris.
so we emerge from the clusterfuck. What happens?
Oh, the jungle and swamps reclaimed much of the island, devouring the remains of the city here, which was built a millennium ago. You guys are starting to wander through like rundown blocks. You ever see Angkor Wat?
Oh,
in
I love it.
pictures, like Cambodia and stuff
Hell
like
yeah.
that? It's similar to that, okay? Except there's like a part now you're walking through that's a bit of a path, but everything off the path has been totally reclaimed by the jungle. Roots reaching around and covering over rocks and stuff like that. And
Would the rocks look anything like?
sometimes, fuck you, Buzzard. Sometimes this show is a real piece of sentence. Fuck you.
Is there any way I can fuck up his campaign, please?
Oh, you know what? I've still yet to mail the thing out to him because he was in France, and then I had a bit of a shipping error. And we could send him bludgeoning weapons.
Love you. Night.
Welcome to your new home.
Tell you what, the next NPC in his home game is Amaranth doing ASMR.
Oh no,
Oh no, dude. Let me Skype in an NPC in one of Buzzard's games.
Should just replay some stupidly popular Twitch streamer in like the top right corner here, so people show up.
Could do that.
Anyway, thank you to anybody who is actually here.
And
Actually,
still
Buzz,
here.
it's just a script I've installed and like. So as you pick your way through this stuff, you notice a crumbling building up ahead, which seems to be the only kind of functional ruin left intact. Is a ziggurat. You know what those are?
An ancient ziggurat.
Yeah, I guess because it's old here.
Are there new ziggurats?
I know that if you tap ancient ziggurat, it comes into the battlefield tapped, and for 1 damage you can get red, green, or white mana.
Okay, but this isn't that one.
Okay.
So
I tap it.
There's a few outbuildings near. You see the light of some sort of fires. Perhaps coming from inside, inside the ziggurat from the ceiling. Like maybe it's open to the air. Maybe, because you'll find out soon.
I tap that cigarette.
Okay. Choose your mana and take a wound.
Buzz it, don't get caught on the balls, sir, bud.
Swinging on my nut. The jungle loam covers much. Thick vines run up the sides of buildings.
The jungle loam covers much.
Is that what they're from under, the jungle loam? The trees grow through some structures remaining. We've already talked about this. Yeah, it's all grown over. Sounds of drums come from the ziggurat. There's chanting to be heard in a language unknown to you guys. Okay?
Hey, that guy in the ziggurat looks like the drummer from Nirvana.
Unless you want to be...
Why are we even playing this game? We should just be idiots for 2 hours and then go home.
Just do acid.
Okay, so are there millabouts in this place, or is it just drums and overgrown shit?
Just drums? Is there any bagpipes?
It's drums and some chanting, like I said. That you... I think they're gonna take away our account.
Stop it.
Speaking of Luke drunk.
The beast in the pit.
Chris, you need to fast forward to a part where we're doing something.
You're walking through things and you're ignoring all the color that I've just... so you're going to ignore these outbuildings, even though they're slave pens, but they're mostly empty, okay? I need stealth, unless you want to just go, hello, everyone!
Well, I will...
We're here.
Stealth. Okay, what's stealth for me?
Not
bad.
Remember, you get 2d20s unless you add through momentum and other things.
Okay, so I rolled 2d20s. One is a success, but it's the same number that my focus is.
So that's
good.
That's good.
So is that 2 successes? Do I get to roll again?
That one roll counts as 2 successes.
Okay. So I don't roll again. I don't have to blow a momentum or anything like that. That one
No,
is
but
2 successes.
What was your second roll? Was it crappier?
Yeah, it was over
Okay,
by
well, you got 2
5.
successes. 2 successes. It's still kind of darkish, like you're sneaking around a ruin. There's cover. 2 successes is pretty acceptable.
Okay.
All right. What did Barbarian get?
2 successes.
2 successes, not acceptable. No, you're fine. Most things are usually 2 successes, unless there's some, if there were wandering patrols walking right past you, your successes need to be. Right?
Okay.
Right, so you sneak through. You see an entrance to the ziggurat up ahead, okay?
Do I observe anything?
It's a heavy stone portal carved in the likeness of a tentacled beast and some wing.
So we're like, this is like,
Cthulhu.
Dude, we're at Cthulhu's summer cabin.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the joint where he hangs out.
That portal is all worn. The designs are kind of off a little bit. It looks like a variation.
It's a long drive from Toronto. He doesn't get to Lake Country often.
Let's just mob up in there.
And then on the sides, kind of like pillars, are these things that look like those fishmen, murlocs. Only they're quite tall and they're holding up the
made of stone and not live ones.
That's right.
Dude, there's gonna be some ugliness inside. Yeah. We already saw one drag somebody. It's not like he's by himself.
You just want to sit outside and stare at the front of the building and play grab ass with fucking Chris for another half an hour, or you want to go do something?
Why don't we? There's lots of herbal stuff around.
Okay, you guys go. You gonna enter?
Yeah. Blaze first. Like, what do you want to do?
Inside the door, stairs go down.
Did we pick up any jungle herb?
Yes.
Smoke a fatty and hit the door.
All right.
Bingo, man.
You don't have any. Nobody's got any papers.
You
So-
give me a guava and a
We
snorkel,
refer to
and I'll
that,
make a
Chris,
bong.
as excuses.
A real man just holds it and burns it in his fucking hand.
Dude, I'm sure I've got a pack of players somewhere I can roll up that foil. All right, let's go in.
Oh my god.
You descend into the depths of this ancient ziggurat. Obviously, something
Quietly.
a major center of worship of the most horrible thing in the universe you can think of.
Who would worship it?
Well, these
Never
days-
mind, I don't want to know that.
So, as you descend, you go in and wandering through a couple little tunnels, bringing you ever closer to what must be the center.
We need drumming noise. Like, that's where we're heading.
Anyway, so there's that chanting and the drumming building. Ahead, you see torchlight coming down one of the corridors. You kind of sneak over there and look around. Inside the whole middle of the ziggurat is opened up like a massive Colosseum type, four-sided though because of the pyramid. Okay, so lop the top off a pyramid and scoop it out, and there you go. Colosseum inside basically, and in the middle of that is another smaller ziggurat. Okay, but it's so large in here that at the top of the inner ziggurat there's a massive opening into a pit. Okay. And that whole tentacle theme is all around the entire building. Okay? You can see dozens of robed figures all on their knees chanting, and some are holding torches. And there's a woman standing on a bit of a... what would you call it? It's not a...
A dais?
No.
Oh, Mum Shiba. Oh, Mum Shiba.
Yes, yes.
Oh, Mum
So
Shiba.
there's a stone kind of bridge standing out over above the middle.
Like a
2
plank.
dimes and a nickel if you can get that reference. Everybody.
All right. So coming out from the top of the ziggurat inside, there's a bit of a stone bridge.
There's a plank.
Plank, basically. Yeah, thank you. And she's on there, and she has somebody by the hair, and she has a knife to his throat.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa. Hold on. Delia?
No, it's a different woman.
Oh, thank God.
It
Okay.
is. Let me show you.
I wouldn't want to have to just go and push. But that's what I'm aiming to do.
Ignore the trees in this. But this is kind of what you see, okay? Except you're in a ziggurat. The trees just in that picture just seem like they're coming from right behind them, but they're, right behind them is the other walls of the massive ziggurat.
I don't
Some
like
of the
what's
trees
going
and
on in
stuff
her
is
hair.
popped up over the top. Okay?
I don't like what's going on in her hair. She's got a branch there with 2 branches on one side and one on the other.
Well, fashion choices aside, she doesn't look like a person. She's standing there
not
with a
a
knife
snowflake.
to that guy's throat, and the chanting builds and builds, and the drums build, and then she lets out this scream of something, raises the knife
Oi.
right into here,
Oh.
and then kicks him into the pit. Okay?
Oh, Mum Shiba. Oh, Mum Shiba. Oh, Mum Shiba.
And then she stands there, and a heart appears in her hand, flaming, still beating.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why you're
I'd gotten it. I had it. I was going to say, I know he's got the
Yep.
book. Wrong movie, though.
Yeah, this is the first one.
Oh.
The Toogies.
Dr.
The
Luke.
Toogies are in ecstasy as somebody is tossed into the pit. Okay?
Oh, Dr. Luke.
And they bring her another one. And they part, and as you can see, there's 4
Okay.
more.
We're moving down.
And Delia in this group of people that are
Okay,
the pool of
okay.
sacrifice.
Tanga, grab me by the back. I'll put my hands behind. Walk me down through the crowd like I'm the next one to be sacrificed.
Is there anybody close that I can fucking steal a robe from? Like, can I murder hobo somebody and grab their robe?
Yeah, if you look around, you might be able to find a couple guys.
The fact that you use murder hobo as a verb.
It is. But it is.
I know.
Hey,
At least the
people,
corpse.
if people can task you with something, or if you can, access something, then you can fucking murder.
Yep.
Noun, verb. 8.
Okay, so yeah, no, but like walk me
Okay, so
down there
I'll
I'm
throw
like
a
I'm
robe
next, but
on.
let's hurry it up.
Okay, you guys can wander around the passageways looking for guys, and sure enough, give me a stealth.
A stealth or an observation?
Stealth.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 successes.
5 and a 4, and
2
my
successes.
focus is a 3, so just 2 successes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys are sneaking around a little bit. Not very long until you run into 3 of these guys. They are just wandering around, looking like there's some crappy patrol. Okay, they have a torch, and they're walking through the passageways.
Let's
You
not.
appear to have the jump on.
Are we coming up behind them?
Yep. And they have robes.
We slice them up.
No, just grab the last one and
Yeah.
and quickly murder a hobo, the last guy in the row.
He turns into a pile of XP and loot.
Sweet.
I didn't know we were playing D&D 5e again.
All you need to do is step over him, and it goes into your inventory.
Well, I'll step over him and then drop down, and then stand back up, and then drop
Okay,
down.
you two are very powerful. Give me some attacks. Give me your melee attacks.
Okay. Two successes.
1 success.
Okay.
Because we're still just
Hold on,
rolling
hold
2,
on.
right? Oh yeah. So now we've rolled the successes. Now I gotta get a damage or whatever.
You
And,
got the jump. You just need a success.
Okay.
Yeah, and I get a momentum for my stealth tests.
I need you guys to burn momentum each to add damage to this. Okay?
Yeah, I get 1 extra momentum for my stealth tests. So I've put
Okay.
2.
You can spend it
Momentum.
immediately. Now you're going to roll some damage.
Yep.
Okay? And no matter what you roll, I still want you to burn some momentum to essentially give you guys enough of the jump on these guys to murder them outright.
Okay. All right. Well,
And
we've
there's
got.
still one guy with a torch.
So if you got
And we'll
2
do
momentum, Luke, we have 6 together. We have 6 total then.
He just got one that he can spend right now. So you guys are.
So we have 7 total.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then.
Yeah, so he's got one that he burns right now. You can never have more than 6 in the pool at once. So he's burning it right now rather than.
Okay. Yeah.
So you'll have 5 total at the end of this.
Because
Unless you
I'll
have some
burn 1.
momentum drop.
Because
Okay,
I'll
so
burn 1
I
too.
1 critical. I will burn my momentum and roll another success. That's 3 successes.
It just counts as a. It just counts as a damage.
Okay. Sorry. I'm
1
getting.
point of damage. You don't get to roll it.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
So my roll had a critical success.
Okay, so with a
Three
critical
successes,
success with your
basically.
saber gives you like a parrying bonus, which you're not gonna. Well, actually, maybe reduces the doom cost of a defender.
Okay. So I'm
nothing
rolling.
counts this time.
I'm rolling 3d20s. Is that correct, or are we rolling d6s?
For you, for your battle axe, you roll 6.
66.
Oh
Yep.
shit! Hold on.
Yeah.
What do I roll for my damage?
For your saber, you roll 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
So,
66.
I rolled-
As long as you get 1 plus the momentum you do, we're good. If you screw
Yeah,
up,
I got
this is
a
your chance
1
to not murder
and-
hobos.
I got a 1 and a 3.
Okay,
So
3
that's
counts as
3.
nothing. 1 counts as 1 plus the momentum. You've done 2.
Okay. So I got 3 5s
Yeah.
and a 1.
Okay, so you got 3 5s. So you got 4 plus you did all sorts of other horrible things to him, plus the momentum.
Right.
These guys, like I said, all I wanted because you had the jump on him this time was to just do a damage and spend the momentum. You outright kill those 2. The other turns in shock. I'm gonna spend a doom point, and he starts to scream. You have 2 hits to destroy this guy at regular vigor.
2d6 hits. Sorry. Is that correct? Or
You have 2. You need to murder this guy this round.
okay.
He's running.
So are we d20ing first again?
2 d20s, and you can spend momentum to give bonus d20s.
I'm gonna spend one, Luke.
I will spend. I'll spend one as well. I have one.
So roll 3d20 each. And if you
Okay.
wanted, you could spend fortune to give an auto success.
Okay, so I got a 4 and a 1 and a 20.
I have a 6, a 9.
I'm going to take a doom for that, your complication. So
6,
don't worry
and a
about that
12.
right now.
So I've got 2 successes plus the focused one.
Okay, and that 20 is going to give me a doom
And you're gonna get
minus
a
one of
doom.
your successes. So you've got 2.
So I've got 2.
Yeah, and you had 2 as well, right, Luke?
I had 3.
3? Okay, now roll your damage dice. You can spend momentum here to also give yourself more damage dice.
I've got 6. Luke, take it.
6 and a 1. And 2 2s. And
2
a 5.
2s and 2 1s.
Okay, so 4, 8. Cultist.
2 2s and a 5.
Cheers, Jess.
Hey, how's it going? Near humans. That's just talking about me. Vigor 4. Okay, so you see this guy scream and start to run and turn with the torch. Mtanga hamstrings him.
I was just gonna say,
The
please.
barbarian buries the axe in the back of his
turn
head and
around
starts
and
to chop
leave.
again, but the guy's already down.
He's already fallen.
All right. You guys have a torch and
Works for
rope.
me. Torches and robes, kick ass. Let's go to the party. Get front row seats.
So you have more than enough robes, or you can play get help, or Chewbacca and chains or whatever.
Chewbacca.
Remember
and
get help
chains?
from Thor Ragnarok? Get help. So amazing. Oh, help me, my brothers.
Okay, so what I'm gonna absolutely grab all 3 robes, but I'm gonna put one on, and then I'll act like I'm pushing Greg towards the front, and then because once we save this broad, Greg and this chick are gonna throw robes on, and we're gonna do the old switcheroony. We're gonna go from bad guys to good guys to bad guys again.
You could both throw robes on, up to you.
Well, if he doesn't have a robe on, we can get closer to her.
Yeah,
Maybe.
or maybe not.
All right,
Let's both robe up. Let's robe up.
No,
Hey,
don't. Sorry, I don't want to try to kill your plan. I'm just saying.
no. I'm thinking.
You have
I'm
ropes
thinking
for both
we
of you,
both
but
robe up. We
Getting
move up
him
to the
close
front.
to get killed is all right too.
I think we both robe up, move up to the front. I whip the robe off and run up, as necessary.
You whip the robe off and run. Okay, we'll have to see how this plays out.
It's kind of like my first
Just
date
so
in
you
high
know,
school.
Jess, this is what we're playing here, Conan. If you weren't here
It was
last
kind of like my first date in high school. Just whipped that robe off and ran right up.
Don't
Her
maybe
dad
put the
punched
picture back up on screen, Greg.
Okay, so as we walk in, we're heading in. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
You guys make your way back as you enter that main area again. Yeah, whack. As you enter that main area again, everything's built to a crescendo. So it's taken about 15 minutes for you guys to secure roads. Yeah, and chucks the guy in, and everybody's just joyous. There's no real effect from the pit.
There's no effect from the pit? Like, so the pit doesn't...
Make observations.
So the pit doesn't go woof. They just go down a hole.
Yeah,
Okay.
They just go down. I mean, you don't hear a burp.
Okay. You don't hear a burp.
You know.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're observation?
Yeah. Well, you're trying to pick your way through to get a good way up there.
Ooh.
You're looking around. You're in awe of this horrible sacrifice going on in front.
Dude, I'm a barbarian. I just want to remind you of that before I roll this.
so you fucked up.
I haven't rolled it yet. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
More for Luke's benefit than yours. Stop burping your keg. Roll, Luke.
What am I doing? Hold on.
Here's my place right now. It's quite a mess. Full of
Jesus.
crap everywhere. Ah, you can't even see this.
What am I rolling? Stealth?
Observation. I rolled a 10 and a 12.
2 successes. That's actually exactly what I rolled too.
Yeah, but a 10 and a 12 for me is too little.
Your focus is huge on that
Too
one,
little.
though. So, I think your focus is like 5.
Whose? Luke's?
Luke's.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you rolled 5 or less, Luke, you got bonus successes.
Yeah, no, I just rolled 2 successes.
I actually do like this system with those focus, and because you can have your skills and abilities, but
Yeah.
other than just simply making your numbers better, being able to put points into focus is pretty sweet. Like, I want to be able to focus this axe into your face. So you're just like, oh, I got to focus a 7, so you get extra. Because you can't always buy those extra successes with momentum. And if you keep screwing up, those focus really help. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? I has concussion. Okay, so.
What did we observe?
They can totally see you.
Well, you guys come up through the through those tunnels.
Hold on, everybody.
Yeah, I caught that.
What happened? What did
You're
we
good.
miss?
There was momentary
I'll put the
nudity.
lens cap on.
Oh,
I have to do the lens cap. Yeah,
Clip it.
Craig's like, I saw that. You got some sexy legs. Just change fucking batteries.
I didn't know his camera could see through lens caps.
Sony infrared.
Yeah. If I knew that you weren't wearing pants, I wouldn't have been doing this pokey internet show.
After 11, we never wear pants.
I said after 11, you never wear pants.
Okay, I heard something fleshy. I don't like it.
You can't sleep?
Clown will eat me.
Then perhaps something extracurricular?
He knows that a lens cap isn't the same as mute, right?
He does.
Bingo.
Pew 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 pew.
We're waiting for you, Luke.
Pew pew pew. Okay, so as you wander through the tunnels, you're now kind of at this little balcony thing. That's where you're overseeing everything, and you notice another tunnel kind of exits out the back, down below, that you'll be able to get up into that thing. But you got to make your way through those tunnels again. Okay.
Okay.
As you're making your way through the tunnels, zoom in, zoom out. Fascinating.
He's just trying to make sure we can't see under his desk.
We should put a camera under his desk.
Oh no!
Sir?
Oh
I don't
no!
like it.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Carrying on.
We'll teach
All
your
right, so you wander
grandmother
through
to
the
suck
tunnels a little
eggs.
bit. You, Stevie.
You idiot!
Yeah, okay, man. Sorry. So you guys wander through the halls. Stealth. One last set of stealth.
Bobby, what did I tell you about playing with little chihuahuas?
Stealth, and I'll burn my momentum for 3 successes.
All right. What about you, Barbarian? Your stealth's only as good as his.
I got a 1, but I'm gonna burn a momentum for 1 more.
Hang on, your 1 becomes a 2. Don't you have any?
Sorry, my 1 becomes a 2?
Do you have focus?
No, I don't have focus.
Becomes 1.
Yeah, you have a focus of 2.
Yeah, but I rolled a 3.
Oh, I thought you said you rolled a 1. You got 1.
I got 1.
Not
of
a
the
not a
two.
1.
And I need one more, do I not?
The more the merrier.
Jessica Jade.
Okay, I'm burning one. And it was good.
All right.
It was just good at 12, but it was
But-
good.
You got 2, he got 3. I need to look at the charts.
Oh. In a world where charts determine success of stealth.
It's
You
not
should
good
have
enough.
what? Five momentums left, right?
No. That'd be 3.
You see 2 of those stupid fishmen up ahead standing guard inside that door. They don't see Mtanga. They see you.
I
He's got a
smile.
cloak on,
I
right?
smile menacingly. Can I still use that?
Make your bluffs.
Oh, making a
I'm
bluff.
invisible. Do I have to make it?
You're fine. Just make your bluff, Killan.
Make a bluff. How do I bluff? I am a barbarian. How do I bluff?
Persuade. 10 and 1.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna doom you. I don't think you should be sneaking around like that if you're legit. Maybe they see blood all over you.
Oh, Jesus, they see a lot of blood on me, man.
They bark something at you and
Apparently, I still have the guy's head like caught in my teeth.
yeah, because as they murloc charge
Because I just no success the shit out of that.
Yeah, Matanga, you're in. Okay, wait. Let's take a question from the fan.
Yeah.
What do we got here,
Well,
Jess?
she says it's unrelated to the current game, so I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
The question, Jess, is why is Chris so cool and handsome?
The answer to that is simple, Jess. He can't help it. He just is.
You may have a momentum as well.
Thank you so much.
Up to 5.
Up to 4,
You're
actually.
gonna need it.
I got one too.
Yes, be afraid.
Oh, that's right. You got one for your stealthy check.
Oh.
So we're up to 5.
Last week or something, I sent Jess's character to hell.
You did?
Like, actually, the first level of hell.
Sweet.
Like,
What do you guys think? Dwarf wizard, dwarf paladin, or dwarf druid?
I
think
love
dwarf
the
druid would
idea.
be cool,
I think the
but I
idea.
know-
Of
I
it,
think
for a
dwarf,
fact, Dwarf pally
druid.
is insane.
I think dwarf brewer would be better.
A druid.
A druid.
Yeah.
I made a dwarf fighter for a game I was going to play with Jess in the gang, but never got to. And his quest was to brew the best beer. He was going to travel around the realms, sampling beers, and he had like his own beer.
It's awesome.
Never worked out. Ended up playing a guy like Callan.
At some point, Chris, when you can spend more than 4 hours a week on a computer screen, we should sit down and knock that out.
Smash. Mention it. Yeah, we got the brewmaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwarf paladin diadems. I don't know. It depends what you want to play. I think dwarf druid could make a really cool kind of combo of this like loner dwarf that. Yeah, but loners don't always work in parties. But dwarf paladin, I've played some campaigns, and dwarven paladins just if you don't want to ever get hit or affected by anything, and you want to make everybody around you awesome, and still be able to dish, be a dwarf paladin. Like I was just trying to kill my dwarf paladin friend the other night, and it was like, oh, here's some poison. He just laughs. Do you want me to roll? I guess. It was ridiculous. And then just by being near the paladin, he was granting everybody advantage on this and that and all this crazy shit.
Cool.
Super cool.
Okay. What's happening?
All right, you're getting attacked. They don't like the looks at you. They're coming at you with their tridents. Yeah, come out to Ontario.
What do I do?
No. I mean, jump in and play an NPC.
Jump in. Oh, I had Jess making an NPC, by the way. For
Cool.
the future. I can't remember where we're at with that.
Okay, well then I'm a swinging, I guess.
Okay, so they're coming at you. As you get aggressive, they no longer coming at you kind of like this. They're now ready to like stab at you. They're like, well, all right, he's a jerk.
Can they
You don't
reach
care about
me?
other people? Dwarf druid.
I'm
No, dwarf
gonna-
wizard who doesn't give a shit about who's in the fireball path.
I'm gonna run up behind Greg's character and like whack him on the back of the head, and in Aquilonian, I'm gonna be like,
Let them all
"This-
die.
yeah, say like, we're here for the ceremony, blah 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 blah.
Who
Make
are
a
you gonna hit?
persuade. Hang on a sec. What are you armed with,
Me?
Greg?
Me?
Yeah.
A battle axe and a mace? And a steely glare.
You need a really superior level of persuasion to make this even remotely work.
Well, he's trying to persuade. I wasn't.
No, I know, but he's trying to do something right there.
Yeah, I was gonna swing like a motherfucker.
You're just about to as he comes in and
Yeah,
he tries to pull rank on you or something.
that's fine. Pull rank,
make a
man.
persuade roll really quick or die.
Okay, I rolled a 1 and a 7. Where's my persuade? Okay, so those
Your
are
persuade
both...
is 8 with no focus, unfortunately.
Okay, so that's 2. We've got 5. I'll burn 2 more.
Well, wait. If he got a 1, isn't that focused?
No, I
He
don't
doesn't
have a
have
focus
focus.
on that.
Oh, okay.
So, let me just see.
And then I got a 4 and a 12. So that's 3 successes.
And you used what? 2 focus or 1? Or 2 momentum or 1?
I'm thinking about blowing another focus.
Another momentum.
Yeah.
So that'll take us to 2.
No. No, dude, we had...
Normally, you have
we had
to
5.
add the additional d20s before the roll is made.
Okay, so then I can only use the 4.
Yeah, we had 5.
So
you
when
used
you
2,
when you
right?
rolled, you needed to tell me before you rolled that you can do it. But I'll let you have it. Okay, so you got
Okay.
4. See you, Jess.
See
So
you,
you got
Jess.
4.
Yeah.
And we used 2 momentum, right, Luke?
Yeah, so we
They-
should be at 3 momentum
Correct.
currently.
Correct.
They are trying to puzzle this out. What are you doing, Greg?
Now I'm not sure. How about
They're
a...
kind of.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know what
And
I'm
I'll,
doing.
I'll hit him again and I'll be like, leave them alone. To the ceremony.
Okay.
In whatever they speak.
Yeah.
I've taken
I'm
a
gonna
vow
make-
of silence.
I'm going to make one roll with these guys.
I've taken a vow of silence. That's why I haven't said anything. Aren't these dudes Murlocs?
Yeah. They're intelligent, tall Murloc.
Okay.
Without the Murloc accent.
They're from lower Murlocia.
They're from East Murloconian.
He says something to you just like and points at your axe.
Me?
Yeah, and he's shaking his head.
And I'll look at the Murloc and be like,
I'll hold it
guys,
out.
they-
I'll hold it out and offer it to him.
Did you remember? Actually, give me some intelligence checks. Give me insight. Both of you.
Oh, are you freaking kidding me?
2.
2 successes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
These guys have
2 successes.
the most of these guys. Well, I mean, everyone you've encountered is armed with a ritual dagger. Why are you carrying a battle axe? Probably what they're questioning. You have those daggers on you, and when you geared up.
We stole it off of the ship.
He's like, just go through. Basically.
Let me just start walking through.
They take their place back, just kind of like
Not only do we start walking, we start
fucking
walking
non-fishmen.
fucking purse first.
You can have a fortune each.
can't fucking believe that worked.
All right, so you head around, you continue down.
But by the way, that is my favorite interaction in RP. Is when a fight is about to kick off, to totally diffuse a fight.
Well, that's the thing. It's a game of all these endless possibilities, but
Amen, Fancy.
people just like turn it into like, oh, it's just basically we're just linking combat.
Yeah, and
combat's
I hate
a huge
that, right?
part of it.
Like, combat is a huge part of RP, but like, it's so many times people are just like, oh, like playing D&D is combat. And it's not. It's playing a role. Like, think about your fucking character.
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to get some shit done. Like, have you never watched a fucking movie? Like,
yeah, exactly.
The little
That's
tiny
exactly
brown, the little tiny brown dude goes and hits this massive motherfucker in the head and gives him shit. Like, dude, we got something to do.
Exactly. You can't play these games without trying some of the stuff that you've read in books or watched in movies.
Yeah.
Or else it just becomes like this board game almost, right?
Yeah.
Like,
but
Buzz and I were playing last week, and one of the guys in Buzzett's party is a fire giant because we're playing this ridiculously epic campaign. They just destroyed this fire giant and took over his domain. His widow figured she was going to be killed. She escaped with some loyal people. Now she kind of had this rebellion thing going on. They tracked her down, and they got to the point where they found her, and she was dealing with some of the aftermath of her husband's dealings. And so rather than go just kill her and get her out, like, the party was even like, why don't we propose a marriage with her? They came up with all these ridiculous ideas, and then it ended up just turning it from a, well, we could just kill it, collect the XP, threat gone, but they turned it around and rescued her and turned her into an ally, hopefully.
Yeah, and that's, and like, to me, that's more fun than just fucking...
And they got to kill some demons, too, though.
Speaking of killing demons...
You want to kill some? Are you getting... You guys make your way across the dusty Colosseum floor. Okay? There's roots and all sorts of vegetable growth. And
sawdust on the floor? Is this Ram Ranch?
No. Ram Ranch? What is that?
Don't ask.
Okay, moving on.
Don't Google it.
Luke says don't ask, then it's probably something unsavory.
It's super awesome.
And if Craig says it's super awesome, it's probably something unsavory.
Yeah.
All right. You guys get around there. There are a few other zealots, and they just, their hands are in their and they just nod at you as you go up. You might want to hide the battle axe under the ropes and stuff like that.
Did you just finish him? What was that move? Was it...
No, hands in the robe.
I thought you were about to twinkle your nose and like cast a spell, Sabrina.
Yeah. Finish him, Shang Tsung.
18 naked cowboys at Ram Ranch.
Wins.
Finish him. Sorry, that was more Batman than anything. All right. So you guys are looking the part. Let's do another persuade. Just see how far you get. Persuade is 10 and 1 with you, Greg, and persuade is 8. Just 8 for the pirate. The pirate thing. These are cool characters. It's too bad we're not going to be able to play them because Matanga's got a cool background.
Persuade. Okay, so I'm rolling persuade. Am I rolling persuade again?
Yeah, you're trying to sell the fact that you were these guys.
I wish that I would have had a focus.
Oh shit! 4 and a 2.
4 and a 2.
We are so these guys.
Yeah, I wish I would have had a focus because then I would have had 3 successes.
All right, well, 2 is good enough. I mean, you're covered in blood, but at the top, there's blood flowing freely. Nobody's really noticing much, okay? Plus, these guys don't have dark vision like those other. So you wander up past some more seemingly humans, and up the 50 steps to the top of the ziggurat, where there's that circle of people all on that deck, and you're down to 3 people and Delia now, as they drag another man, like the picture, up to the deck. The drumming builds.
Does he look like
building.
he's enjoying it?
He looks just like,
because I don't want to interrupt it if this is like good for him. If he's down, I mean,
no, some of the people are. I mean, this one's particularly just like blubbering or whatever. But
so
some of the people are screaming, and Delia's just like, just the look on her face. Okay.
Okay, so
how far back is she?
She is just back there with the other 3 generics sacrifice people tokens.
Okay, so I'm gonna position myself right behind Delia.
Okay, as you get near her, you get a wave of insight. Okay.
Yep.
So roll your Cthulhu or your occult.
Roll my occult.
On your Cthulhu.
Critical success.
Really?
77, buddy.
Well, let me tell you some stuff about her then.
Oh.
If she
Hold on.
is to
Let me
survive
double check
this,
before you say anything.
I think you're at
Occult,
85 now because I gave you like 50.
Yeah, I'm at 90 actually.
90, so you're good. All right. So those visions you had about her and Cahero and all that become even more clear now that you're kind of in the thick of this here. If she is to survive this, Cahero will take her. He will take her as a slave. She will lead slaves into rebellion. It will overthrow Cahero. She'll have a massive following. She'll have gone kind of batty from the torture and torment of all the horrible things about being a slave. And she will use that following to basically build up a massive worship center of this horrible thing. She'll return here. She will be like the queen of these people and usher in the end of this world.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna be behind the chick.
All right, that wave washes over you. This is,
dude. What's your plan?
Oh, dude, you're gonna love this.
Are you just gonna?
There's also a being
without killing her first.
Of great, horrible, terrible power.
Oh, wait, what?
Sanity. Make a sanity check. The being in this pit is definitely of otherworldly power, and it's waking up.
I made my sanity check.
Okay. You take 1 point. This thing is waking up with each sacrifice.
Hold on.
Is this a?
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I gotta do this.
I know you do.
And it is not quite Cthulhu. It's something called the Star Spawn of Cthulhu, which is a very lesser version of it, but still super powerful.
Okay, I lost sanity, didn't go insane. I have to do a roll to see if I get any insight. And I do not.
Oh, to roll to see if you remember it?
Yeah.
So what do you forget exactly?
It doesn't say. It just says that, like, I can get...
you forget that this is what I told you about the Cthulhu part of it, okay? So you're still unsure what's in the pit at this point. But somewhere in your mind you know that this is like a spawn of Cthulhu.
Okay. And every sacrifice makes him stronger.
Yeah, you're guessing now, because you're kind of, that's hazy for you now, because you're sort of forget. But your critical success gave you a whole bunch of info. So if Cahero manages to make off with this girl, she will bring about the end of this world.
Okay.
So you have
my plan is still strong.
Now that has all gone through your mind in a blink.
Yep. My plan is still strong.
You can start talking to Greg again about your plan, because he's whispering you out of your brief reverie there.
Dude,
what's your plan?
What do we need to do?
As soon as she
Who do I get to kill?
As soon as she sacrifices the next guy,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take.
It's time to bow. Everybody's bowing and getting onto their knees.
As soon as she takes this,
17 naked
next-
cowboys at the Ram Ranch.
No, listen, dude. As soon as the next sacrifice, I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab this chick. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna kill the broad with the dagger.
And kick her
I'm
in.
gonna cut her binds, and then you start slashing these motherfuckers. You hear me? Me and her are gonna beeline for the door.
Wait, hold
All
on. I'm slashing. You're beelining for the door?
Yeah, well, you can beeline after.
Oh, okay. All right.
These aren't our bodies, Greg.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. I'm
Still
tough.
hurting them though.
I'm tough. Okay, cool.
All right, so who are you? You're going to the main sacrifice lady?
Yep.
With
I'm
Delia.
I'm like
with Delilah or Delia or
yeah.
Delia or Denalda, whatever.
So
You're gonna
I
bring
imagine
her-
that Belilah's bound,
and I'm following.
right?
Is she bound?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is Greg managed to work through his erection at the site of her bound?
Yeah, she's not looking so good right now.
Well,
I've got my dagger in hand, ready to cut.
is that a dagger? The handle towards my hand?
Well,
Okay.
it looks a little bit like
So-
like a murloc weapon, but
His fur loincloth is keeping the business down so that there's
Yeah,
no
it's heavy.
tension
Okay, all right.
in the rope.
So we get up to the plank, right?
Okay, it's actually like it's a large stone protrusion. It's not like a narrow thing.
I've
Like
heard
multiple
I've heard it
people
I've heard
can
it called
stand on
I've heard it called that before, Chris.
it. Hard as a rock.
All right. So
I've heard
I
that
get up,
before.
kneel Delia down, like so that she can be the next one.
Okay, as you start to bring her up, the woman turns and says she's last.
Why are you fucking with me, Chris?
Sorry.
All right. Well, then I'll sit here for 10 minutes while she kills the other two.
As she does that, she kills that guy. Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, why are you fucking with me? Look, do you want to just bring her to her anyway?
No.
Okay.
I stand at the edge waiting for her to kill the other two people.
What kind of a sick fuck have you turned into?
Sorry to wreck your plan. Your other plan got to work though. So you guys go through that next one, and then Cajero appeared out of the tunnel you guys were at. Him and a few of his pirates are quickly dispatching those two murlocs down there. Okay?
Can I
The-
should
the
I take him?
Cultist woman,
I just do this to you.
Okay.
the cultist woman says, "Kill the intruders," and a number of the zealots up there in the circle doing all this with it and stuff like that rush down the ziggurat, and they're battling. They've got the high ground, but they're battling against Cajero and his 5 or 6 pirates as they're making their way up. Cajero's just cutting through them pretty good, but the pirates are, kind of evenly matched. Okay. There's probably about 15 some people like that on the stairs right now fighting. Okay. There's only a handful of the zealots up there with you. There's 2 more sacrifice, Bait, and Delia, and the woman. As she looks, she says, "Bring the next one."
Dude, if we wait for them, we are outnumbered. If we keep these two guys alive and kick her down.
No, dude, you gotta understand.
Delia's like,
this is
"Taga, is that you?" She kind of whispers something.
yeah, like, but you gotta understand, Greg. Like, if we pretend that we're with the pirates, we can backstab both of these motherfuckers when they're not looking.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Right?
Yeah.
So she says,
Okay,
the,
all right,
the
all
chick
right,
on the
all right.
pedestal says, "Bring the next one."
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take.
You point, I
take
swing.
out. I'm gonna take out the sacrifice dagger. All right. and turn it and go down Delilah's back, cut her ropes, and put the dagger in front of her for her to grab.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna like run forward to the chick on the pedestal and swing at her.
Okay. What are you doing, Luke?
I'm Luke.
I mean, Greg. I was looking right at, because I looked from your window over here to the small window because I'm looking at Discord, and I looked right at you, Luke, again, instead of looking another one over to Greg. So. Oh, good.
All right.
I'm concussed.
Luke, who are you pointing at me to go and kill?
Every motherfucker that's not a pirate.
You're not a pirate, it's a bad day.
Okay, being that I was just on the other side of Delia, who's closest to me?
Oh, there's, like I said, about
You
3
said
or 4 zealots up here with you, and 2 of the sobbing idiots.
I would like.
Delia.
I'll take a swing with the battle axe.
Okay, I'm gonna just take a bio.
All right,
yeah, that's a great idea.
That sounds like a
some
great
cake.
plan. What is that? You're gonna go get cake, mother effer. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick bio. Please stick around. We'll be back in less than 2 minutes, something like that. We'll be right back.
It's ice cream cake. I don't know if my mic is still active. Can you guys still hear me? Hey, buddy.
Hey, so shit's about to go down.
I'm totally willing to sacrifice Greg.
You might be called upon to sacrifice yourself.
Not comfortable with that.
Like you said, they're not your bodies.
Yeah.
Greg's like, what? You hit me in the head?
But yeah, no, man. I love that interaction in RP. I love using something to get out of a combat. Like it's got to be annoying or like monotonous, especially for a DM where everything is just fucking hack slab walk.
Yeah, hack slap, collect your loot, collect your XP.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that was fun, like I said, with that weird fire giant thing, but I was playing with Jess a couple weeks ago, and they played against these Cambions, and they have this thing called Fiendish Charm in 5th edition, where they can just kick your ass with this crazy charm spell. And they didn't get Jess, but got 3 other party members who suddenly became their friend, who were told to let no harm come to them, that sort of stuff. All that sort of thing. So it went from ready to just like kill these 2 demon things to suddenly
Don't hurt my
they're
pal.
now friends. Why, what's the big deal? But it was really cool. So I just told them, I go, look, you might feel kind of pissed about this, but if you can argue with me that any of their suggestions would be suicidal to you, I'll let you re-roll your thing as per the spell, right? As per the effect. So they were like, oh well, I might think that's little, and it's like, well, you already think you can take out the whole party anyway, and you bragged about it, so I don't think you think that's very suicidal. So, but the other guy, however, was like a little less, boastful about it. So anyway, it didn't even come to that. It came to one point where the priest rolled absolutely kick-ass. Like, he rolled a crit save against it. And then he decided to play along with it and then rolled an awesome bluff. So he played acting like he was charmed.
I love that.
And then when it came down to it, he went, no, bitch, go back to hell, as he like slams her with the mace, and it all starts right there, right? And so she was killed, and the charms drop off the other people. And actually, one of them took like a little bit of damage, so they got to roll again. And so yeah, it was really just cool how it all broke down. But before they could do it, I had two of them get plane shifted to hell.
That's really cool, man.
But now the next session, if we ever get back to that campaign, is that we do with 2 players in hell.
Cool story, bro.
So there I was telling her, what do you do with...
Hey, Luke, what kind of cake did you get?
What the hell is that?
Tiramisu.
I got ice cream cake.
Mine's tiramisu cake from the Italian Center.
I have flavorless bubbly water.
All right.
Wait.
I can't believe we
there's no
dropped
flavor.
viewers because we were on a intermission.
I
Fickle.
can't believe we had viewers while we were not intermission.
This is also true.
So... even Fancy has abandoned us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
You know it's bad when... Well, I don't know. I don't know if he's watching. Like I said, it's probably me and Luke.
Could be.
I just had Haitian rice, and it was awesome.
Dude, I want Haitian rice.
You gotta hook me up with a CBD vape.
No problem.
I want that. I've talked
Give
to
me
my
your
wife and we
address.
talked about it, and as long as I'm not a D-bag about it. Because that CBD stuff and the
won't-
vape thing that I
won't
tried,
stop
they
you.
don't fog much either.
It
The
won't
setting I had.
stop you from being a D-bag.
Oh, okay. All right. Fancy is always here. That's warm in my heart right there. Just knowing. Nope. I'm all...
But there's another person in the world that doesn't have a life.
Yes, that is right. That is right.
All right.
All right. So let's get to it. You're about to make your move up to crazy
Time to
dagger.
swing, kick and
Yep.
wing.
And you are going to just start taking out idiots around you. So
To the
you can
best
have
of
2 attacks, Greg, before they're fully like, what the hell? Like, they're already on alert, but they don't expect it from you. Okay? Luke, you make your way onto that platform.
Yep.
She's just gacked the last guy and thrown him in, and is turned around next because she did like this. Basically, things have sped up, so she kind of did this with her dagger, the equivalent to like, gack, and chucked him in, right? Next, she turns with like this mad gleam in her eye and her dagger bloody, and sees you coming for her. Okay.
Yep.
So she screams and leaps at you.
Are you
So you're
going
both
to take
going.
the focus,
Okay.
Luke? Are you
So,
going to take one of these momentums?
Well, I have a multiple of things that I would like to do. How many focus do we have in the pool?
We got 3 momentum in the pool still.
Okay, so I would like to take. You have 2 attacks, Greg.
Yeah.
I will take no momentum, but I will take both fortune points that I have. No, I'll only take, one fortune point that I've got. So I think that's how fortune points work.
Yeah. You have
So
one and I have one.
No, you have your own pool of fortune points.
I have 2 fortune points right now.
If you spend a fortune, it gives you a 1, as if you had rolled a 1. So if you have a focus, you also get an additional 1.
Okay, so I'm going to roll 2 successes, and I'm going to burn a fortune point. So that's 4 successes.
Okay, now I'm going to introduce you guys to one other kind of part of this combat, because it doesn't matter yet. I mean, hasn't mattered yet because everything's been so short. But if you want, you get to, come on, where is it? It's like a parry, basically.
I hear exactly what you're saying, Fancy. Me too.
15 years of nightlife, yeah. Where'd it go?
Who did the original poker face?
Huh?
Like Lady Gaga did a poker face, but who did the original one in the 90s?
Kenny Rogers.
Oh, that's the Gambler.
Is this a trick question? Like, is there an answer?
I don't know.
So basically, it boils down to this: if you want to do like a reaction to attempt a parry or something like that, you can do so once per turn, okay? Or combat round. If you want to try it again, then you can do it, but you have to basically pay for it by me getting a doom in my pool.
Yeah,
now,
I think we
however,
figured that out last time.
Yeah, but we haven't used it at all this session yet, so however, with you, and your saber, if you do that, you get to reduce the cost of a defend or protect reaction using your parry skill by 1. So
okay, well, I'm charging at her, right?
Yep, but I'm just letting you know because it's going to come into effect here.
So I've got 4 successes. Excuse me. Excuse me again. And I'm not actually attacking her. I'm trying to take my sword.
Okay.
And cut that much of her arm off. The one holding the knife.
That's totally attacking.
Yeah, I hit 4 successes. I hit 4 melee attacks. All right.
Okay.
And I'm trying to cut her arm off. The one that's holding the dagger. I thought it was.
Dude, that is a badass move.
Okay, so you have a one-hand weapon, right?
Yes, I have a saber.
Okay. I burn all my doom. No. That's a crazy move. That was a pretty good roll.
And I shot a fortune point.
Yeah, I'm going to... Okay, here we go.
I was sure that I heard that song before when it came out, Fancy. When did it come out? June 7th.
Okay, so she's doing her defend. So this is probably going to affect your plan here.
But like, I'm figuring that she thinks that I'm trying to attack her person because she's coming at me with a knife, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not actually attacking her, I'm attacking her arm. Right? So she might use her arm in some way that makes it vulnerable. Like when you play chess with somebody really, really good and they assume that you're going for a win, but you're actually going for a draw and you end up winning because they've played wrong.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna hate me. I know what you're trying to do. She brings out her knife. As you cut down at her hand like that, she has attempted to try to disarm you. The disarm doesn't work, but the action maneuver that she did blocks your attack. Okay. She basically, what you do is you can use something called the parry defense action, and it turns your attack into a struggle against her attack. So she rolled and got like enough to give it doom as well. So you see on her chest there's an amulet that just kind of burned with a red glow for a moment there. Okay. And that's her attack as well. So Greg, these zealots are looking, they're torn between like guarding these people
Am I
or rushing out to help.
Am I closer
or
to
helping
them or her?
Samaria. Now that you're closer to what? Sorry.
Am I closer to her or them?
You're closer to them because you're in a circle with them around these sacrificees. Okay, that Luke just broke through.
Right.
Like Luke just went, haha, you're free, and then went and attacked the woman.
Okay, so they're kind of not sure what's going on, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
you and Delilah are murdering.
Can I run towards him? Because they don't know I'm with him. So I want to run towards him as though I am attacking him. But then I want to make a play for her amulet and to kick her bitch ass into that pit.
Don't not in the pit.
Why?
Trust me, nothing else goes in the pit.
There's only one person we need to worry about, and that's the one that's behind me.
Doom is encroaching. What is your decision here?
Fuck.
Make it quick. He's gonna fuck you up.
All right, I'm gonna kill these cultist assholes and kick them off the side so they don't go in the pit.
Okay.
Fucking.
No more.
It's so much easier to just boot fuck them into the pit. Fine. How many am I rolling? What the fuck am I rolling?
You're rolling your melee. And you have the jump on everybody around you because you wanted that.
So there was one success. No, wait, two.
Combat turns.
It was two. I had two successes.
Yeah, I was gonna let you take two swipes at these.
Yeah, I had two successes on the first one. So should I roll my dice, my damage?
Okay, roll your damage.
Roll my 6.
Yeah. So whatever. Yeah, 6 dice.
Oh shit.
And don't forget your abilities. If you roll any 5s or 6s, those count as a success as well as the effect of the.
Yeah, no, I got 3 1s and 1 6. But okay, I also hold on.
turn that
When
into
making a
vicious
melee
or
attack,
balance.
I can also re-roll one of those.
Yeah, no mercy.
Yeah.
You can re-roll one.
So I can re-roll one of my 3s.
You can re-roll one of your 3s, yeah.
Excellent. It's now a 2.
Okay,
so that's
how many
3
total?
3 1s, a 6, and a 2.
So 5.
So 5
Plus you
whatever
have
6 gives
unbalanced,
me.
intense, or vicious. Do you want to know what intense does?
Sure.
This weapon inflicts 1 additional wound if it inflicts 1 or more wounds. So what you've done now is you've done 5 damage. I need to roll my soak here to see how many go through.
Okay.
Okay, if you go past what I have for vigor, then you start inflicting wounds.
Right.
You know how I made you guys check off your vigor there?
Yep.
Once you start checking off vigor, you start checking off wounds. Wounds and harms are bad.
Gotcha.
So if you go past this nut job's vigor and start doing a wound, then you can go intense and do a second wound, which is even worse. Or you can do 1 more damage with vicious 1. So I'll just roll it the way it is right now, and then you can kind of decide. Because these guys aren't going to have the vigor you guys do. You guys have heroic vigor. These guys have, like, lackey vigor, okay? This guy has 4 vigor. So I'm going to take his armor soak, which is 1, because he's got just clothing. So he rolls 1 die against your 5.
Awesome.
Hang on. There we go. And, okay, he turns your 5 into a 4.
Okay.
All right, so you've reduced him to 0 vigor. He's automatically getting a wound. Now, you can do this to give him 2 wounds by using your intense, or you could have used vicious to add an additional damage die he had to soak.
Okay.
So, knowing that these guys are pretty wussy, you probably would have added the wound.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So you've dealt 2 wounds to him. For these low-level D-bags, you've lopped his head off.
Yeah, Joe Bruce.
He falls down the stairs. Okay?
Yeah.
You turn to the other guy who looks. He tries to go for his ritual dagger, and this is when you lay into him.
Yeah. 2 6s.
Yeah, always wound, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes having the extra die of damage is nice if they want to.
Yeah.
You know they have a lot to soak, but this guy has 1 die to soak.
All right, so
go for the wound. So how many attack, or how many successes did you get there without any complications?
Okay, without any complications, I'm gonna re-roll 1.
Okay.
Didn't do much for me. A 1 and 2 5s.
Okay, so you've got 3.
Yep.
You've knocked him down 3 vigor. All right. So you didn't do enough to give him a wound. Oh yeah, I gotta actually roll his 1 die here, see if he drops those down by 1. And no. Okay, so you've got a wounded cultist and 3 more unwounded cultists, 1 with his head missing, and you and Delia there. Delia turns, and she has
Hope she finishes that.
Stabbed one
off.
in the throat.
Awesome.
So now there's 2 more cultists, plus the 1 you're at. And Delia. And now the pirates are moving up the stairs, okay? They're working on that group of like a dozen or so cultists walking down. With the shriek of outrage from Samaria, some of those cultists have turned back toward the top of the stairs.
Right.
Okay. Now, we're going to go back to Luke and Samaria. Okay, so she's going to
Die.
die horribly. Okay, so she attacks you and she'll hit you. Now I need you to
I'm gonna
soak with. Okay, yeah. So you can now do your melee, 2 die 20, and challenge her attack. Okay. And when you're parrying, you get
No,
with this.
hold on. What's my? Sorry, 2 successes.
So okay, so you parry. All right, you turn her dagger aside. All right. So it is your turn to dish at her.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna.
And I've got 2 to parry. So hopefully you'll get some focus or something.
You want to take a momentum?
How many we got left?
3.
Okay, I'll take all 3.
Okay, so roll 5 dice.
1 success. 3 successes. No, I can only roll 1 now.
Yep.
4 successes.
Okay, cool. You've got just enough to beat her parry, and then the 2 you need to hit her. Okay?
Okay.
So you hit her. Now roll your damage, and I'm going to soak your damage.
Oh, come on.
She's just dressed in robes, so she's not geared up to take saber hits.
6, 6, 3, 1.
Okay, so you do 3 levels of damage to her. Okay,
Yeah.
she soaked one of them.
When do I get? Do I
And
get like the
6.
cool thing that Greg does on his 5s and 6s?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's parrying.
Okay.
So now, to like the next turn or whatever, when you parry, it doesn't cost you. You know, you can just. This guy is a parry machine. You can just parry, 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 and it
Okay.
doesn't cost doom.
Okay. So now I've got 2 parries.
That's your effect. Don't worry about the number of parries you have, okay? Because it's just an effect of that weapon.
Okay.
So, all right. And don't
What did
forget,
I
if you
do to
guys
her?
want, if you get momentum, you can always say you don't want momentum. You want me to take doom off mine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since you have no momentum.
So
Yeah.
what did I do to her?
You've done 3 levels of damage. She soaked 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So she
So
took
she
2
has vigor. Since she's a bit of a boss, she has more vigor than these little guys. Okay? Since you guys are characters, you'll notice your vigor is way better than 4. Okay? So if you ever dish out 5 damage to somebody in one hit, it automatically becomes a wound.
Okay.
If you reduce their vigor to 0, you start doing wounds. Okay? Wounds are what... If you take a wound, you take a 1 die penalty on your physical stuff, basically. So it makes it harder. If you want to roll a melee attack, you're going to be 1 die short.
Okay.
So you do not want wounds. As Joe Bruce said, always wound. Because as you're wounding, it's just... You're on the way downhill.
Right.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So
back to Greg.
Yeah.
You have 2 more people. Delia just wiped one out, and you've got one that's pretty injured.
Well, I'll swing at him again then. I'm gonna finish that job.
And he's not a super baddie, so he's not very good at things like parrying, especially against a battle
Oh, that's a 6 and a 1.
axe. Okay, so how many successes?
Well, a 1 is 2, right?
3 successes.
Yeah, but do you have what's your focus?
Focus 3.
Okay, so you got a 1 and a 6 and a 2? Or sorry, a 1 and a 6 and a focus?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 3?
So 3.
Yeah. Sorry, this is an easy guy to hit. You basically beat the number of successes you need, so you get momentum.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay?
So I can use that momentum to reduce your doom, right?
You can use that momentum to reduce my doom. You could use that momentum to add damage right now. You could use that momentum to... If you spent 2, you could disarm the opponent. You could increase their skill difficulty by +1 on stuff, but you know.
What do you think?
Plus,
I'm just gonna roll my 6 and let you lose a doom.
Okay, so I lose a doom, and you get that burns one of your momentum.
Yeah. Well, that would be the one I just gained. Re-rolling that die. So that's 3.
You gain 2 though.
Oh, I gained 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then I've got
And
1.
I'm at 0 doom.
Okay, then I'm holding the 1 back then.
Okay, put it back in the pool.
Yeah.
And what's
and
your
that's
damage?
2 1s and a 5.
Okay, so you can vicious that damage
Right. Yes, I can.
to add an additional
Yeah.
thing, or you can intense it. If I were you, I would intense it, go for the wounds,
Okay.
like
Then I'll do
the
that.
fan there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'll go for the wound.
Okay, so what happens is he doesn't soak. You knock him down to 0 vigor, and now that means he takes a wound. And then you add a wound. So you've done 3 wounds to this, 2 wounds to this guy. That's enough to take him out. Okay?
Woot.
So he's gone. You're left with 2. Delia's sparring with another, and another one comes to face you. At this point, you can take a protect, defend action right now, which is you rolling your melee against this guy's melee.
Okay. Oh. Okay, I guess I'll be soaking.
You didn't get any successes?
Nope.
Okay, so he got his success to hit you.
Yep.
But he got his to hit
So
you.
now I get to. So I get to soak.
So
though,
now
right?
you get to see these guys don't hit well, and they're easy to go down, but they're zealous, and that translates into damage.
But I get to
Okay.
soak. Yeah.
Certainly.
Okay.
So his
So
ritual dagger. Just roll your. I think it's 3 on your soak. You'll see armor.
yeah, and it's 3d6, right?
Yep. And you want to roll 1s, 2s, 5, 6.
2 and a 6.
Okay, so you take 1 vigor.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm just going to look at.
Kellen's gonna need a night in a spa after this is all over.
Yeah, hopefully the next one we
Because that
jump
crocodile
into-
messed me up.
hopefully the next thing we jump into is, the land of cupcakes and blowjobs or
There's
something.
a cupcakes and. Okay, cupcakes and BJ's is probably not My Little Pony land, but
Oh, is it a?
so.
Do I need to roll the D for the blowjob?
Oh jeez. Care Bear Countdown. We can go to that world. We play He-Man. That is cupcakes and BJ's for sure.
I call dibs on Mumra.
I call dips on. What was it? B something. What was the B man?
I call dibs on She-Ra.
That's not fun.
Dude,
That's
you're
boring.
you're totally snarf.
Snarf from Snarf Quest? What is that? Okay. So you took one of your vigor. Delia's sparring with the other one. We're back to the pirates making their way almost up to the top. About 5 of those zealots have run back. So giving the pirates a massive advantage to make their way up the stairs, okay? So 1, 2, 3.
Brutal.
Do. What are you doing, Luke? You guys are kind of circling each other, trying to dish out blows. She's not as easy to attack as you thought.
Yeah, I didn't figure that should be easy. Okay, so
Sorry, I didn't mean to put words in your mouth.
no, that's all right, man. You're the DM and you're a really good one. So
Aw, you can have a momentum.
thank you. And I'm gonna burn it right now.
I got cupcakes and BJ's here.
And one more. So that is a focus and a win. So that's 3 3 wins.
3?
Yep.
Okay, that's enough to hit her. You get past her attempt to parry. Okay?
Okay.
So roll your damage. She will soak with her robe 1.
2 2s, 5 and a 6.
Okay, so you do 3 levels of damage to her. All right?
I only do 3 levels?
Yeah, because she soaked 1. She gets to
Okay.
roll 1 die, and she rolls a 2. So
Oh,
she
okay.
gets 2 cancels out one of yours.
Man, switching fucking combat systems all the time sucks. Like,
It
it's
is kind of
awesome,
rough,
but-
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
It's awesome, but
But
like,
we're getting a grand
we're
tour
on
of, like-
hour 4 of this system, and I'm like, wait, what?
How many systems? What have you done? 5 different systems now?
Yeah.
In 11 sessions
5.
or something?
Yeah, Star Wars is still the best.
It's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Star Wars was pretty damn good. And that was before the revised, which was even better.
Yeah,
They ironed out a lot of
to,
stuff.
I would love to play a Star Wars campaign. I
Yeah,
love
maybe.
playing that Defil, man.
Yo, he was sick.
Yeah.
Sick. He totally gave your guy he totally gave you the taste of combat. Because now look at you.
Oh.
You're just kicking ass.
Let's just say it's not the first time in Luke's life that he's had hairy palms.
Yeah, or beat a guy so bad that a Wookiee was like,
Nice.
You could fly with me anytime. Or there we go. That was pretty good. All right, kill Greg.
so
Oh.
hold on. So I did
it my murder death
3
time?
to her,
Yeah, you did 3 levels to her.
and with the 2 that I give her last time, that's a wound, right?
No, she needs to have 5 in 1 hit
Okay.
worth, or reduced to 0 vigor.
Okay, but she's taken 5 vigor.
She's taken 5 vigors so far.
Okay. All right,
I'd
I'm
say
attacking.
She's like end level, next level stuff. She's probably around your guys' vigor.
Oh, snap.
What'd you do?
2 focuses. 2 and a 3.
How many total
Wow.
successes then?
That'd be 4, right?
Okay, you have 3 momentum to burn now or add to the pool. Burning now for damage is always a good thing because these guys should take 1 hit and go down.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll put 1 in the pool and use 1 for damage, which is an extra d6, right?
Yeah, if you were to spend.
You have
So
3.
how much did you want to put in the pool?
You said that was two momentum.
3.
3. I'll put 1 in.
You can spend 1 per to add an additional successful damage point.
So put 2 in the pool.
2 in the pool, 1 is an additional die, so there's 7 die.
If you were to add more damage, there's no way he's surviving. He might survive, and he's got reinforcements on the way. Just saying.
But I'm the only one fighting a real person. I could really use the momentum.
Yep.
Sure. All right. So
Holy shit.
He does not soak.
Holy shit.
He's dead then.
6, 6, 6, 5, 1, and a reroll.
Reroll that. No good one.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, a 1. Well, it's 5.
5 and 3.
It's 3 3s, a 5, and a 1. Sorry, 3 6s, a 5, and a 1.
Okay, in true Conan tradition,
Yeah.
you knock the head off of one.
It flies through
around
the air,
and-
hits the other one, and
Yeah,
kills him.
You slash this guy once good, and then the next follow-up hit takes his head off.
That's dope.
All right, and Delia is still sparring with hers, and 5 others, like I said, have rushed up now.
Oh, and by the
They're
way,
not attacking this turn, but next
after
turn.
his head rolled off, I stood back and I went like this. A la Babe Ruth.
he puts his axe down, and he's just like.
Yeah.
As the next one comes up to him, he starts pointing somewhere into the Colosseum,
Just like,
and then swings it off. Has Joe Bruce? I guess you've played this game before. If he's still here, maybe not.
Hard to say. The viewer count has gone down.
No, because that's like a good insight. Always wound, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know how popular this game out or whatever. Maybe. Have you guys ever seen Joe Bruce before?
Yeah, we have.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Joe Bruce is he's from Maddie's channel.
Oh, Spiffy.
Yeah, he comes
No, I was
over from
wondering.
time
Well,
to
yeah.
time.
Geez, anybody off Maddie's channel? Those people have a vast knowledge of many different systems and stuff like that. So it doesn't surprise me somebody comes out of there and knows what to say.
No.
All right.
He tends to dual watch. If Maddie's show is on, he'll tend to sort of pop in and out of ours while he's watching Maddie, which is awesome.
All right, so I haven't recovered any Doom. This has to change. Okay, what are you doing? You're throwing another attack at this lady, aren't you, Luke?
I am. How many momentums do we have?
We're at 4.
Okay. I already rolled, so I can't say it, but...
Well, what were you going to do?
I was going to throw 1 in.
Okay, throw another die on. Or knock the momentum down there.
A 1, 3, and an 8, so I have 1, 4.
Okay, you just defeat her parrying defense, and you get another hit in. Okay?
How much is it to hit her?
2.
So I gained 2 mo's?
No, because she rolled 2 successes in a parry.
Okay.
So your first 2 successes are negated by the parry.
And then
Now,
you've
you
got
have
2 to hit.
successes after the parry. You need to
Totally
get
cool.
2 after the parry. So when she rolls
Right.
2 successes like that with her 2d20, she basically is adding those successes to the difficulty for you to attack. Right?
Makes sense.
So
All right.
whereas
So
Greg is fighting guys that you need 1 success.
And I'm using everything I got against him.
ooh, that one
And
was
that's why
less
he's
good.
beheading them in 1 shot.
That one was less good.
Okay, so her amulet glows again.
What color does it glow?
Red.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, a 4, a 3, and a 1.
So you got 2.
So 2. Okay. All right. She's soaking damage. It's hard to tell if this hit got her because it kind of went into her side, but I mean her robes are all flowing and stuff like that, so you don't think he really managed to break her defenses in that one.
All right.
All right, so her turn. I don't have any doom, but I've got 2 hits if you'd like to try to parry that.
Yeah, I'll parry them.
So roll your 2 dice.
So how does Steely Glare work?
Those are
mental
good
stuns,
for
right?
Standoffs, like when you're on the beach.
Okay.
One success on the parry.
You could actually try to Steely Glare somebody. Okay, you parry.
Okay.
You could try to do it. It's just that you're now attacking their courage, not their vigor. The mental. Did you see that other bar below on your character sheet?
Yeah, the resolve.
Resolve. You're now attacking that. So, if you could find interesting ways to do that at the same time, some characters are more susceptible to it. Like Conan probably deals massive damage with Steely Glare.
Yeah.
He looks at you and you see your life pass before your eyes. And then your head falls off. So, Greg.
Yeah.
There are 3 guys jumping you. And 2 of them start to try to grab Delia's arms while the other one is trying to stab at her, but he's pretty weak. Actually, and while that happens, she kills him and manages to arm herself with his. She's now got 2 daggers.
Okay. So she's got a guy, I'll go whatever guy's closest to me.
Now, just so you know, there's a thing called Protect, where you can defend an ally within reach, turning the attacker's skill test into a struggle against your challenging test. If the skill test fails, the attacker hits the original target. If the test is successful, the protecting character becomes the new target. If you wanted to try to step in.
Well, I could do that.
She's gotta die anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's true.
up to you. I'm just giving you these things as we go through.
I'll just go after the guy closest to me.
And then if anybody's trying to do something that is a non-attack while within reach, you can do something called retaliate. It's kind of like an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just
think
gonna
that's-
fucking swing this battle axe. Just one success.
Just one?
Yeah.
It's enough to hit, but you don't get any momentum.
Okay, but I get my dice. Okay.
You get your dice. That's the
I
thing.
get
As
my
long
6
as you
dice.
make it, he doesn't. These guys aren't clever enough to parry. Unless there's some weird condition. If I had Doom, I could make it hard.
Oh. Okay, I got one reroll. So that's 3. With no specials.
Okay, so 3 damage?
Yeah.
And no specials?
Yep.
Alright, let's see if his robe helps him. It does. So he takes 2 levels. That's alright, because he doesn't have much vigor.
I was gonna say he shouldn't have much left then.
Instead of
All right.
always branding, always be wounding.
Let's be pasting this bitch.
ABW.
Always. Always BBW wounding. Always be wounding. Always be wounding.
The winner gets a Cadillac. Second place gets a set of steak knives.
Third place, you're fired.
Hit the bricks, pal. Alright. Today on Totally Dramatic RPG with no combat.
I'm
Actually, they
going
had a heist
downtown
in
to see
that. They had a
Mitch
heist
and
in
Murray.
that one. Alright. So you have 3 attackers on you.
You, Chris,
When you
are
parry,
here to help us, not fuck us up. Hooah!
you get you get 1 free parry basically. Every other parry you want to do is a
Luke Perry,
to the Doom Jar. Luke Perry, Matthew Perry,
Steve
Ralph fucking
Perry.
Perry,
Steve Perry,
Steve Perry. Oh, Sherry.
Perry. Whew, that's hot.
Are you parrying?
Me? Am I parrying?
Como?
Perry Mason? Yeah,
Are
I'll
you
parry.
gonna, or are you gonna let it go?
What do I get? 1 die or what?
You get your 2 dice. You just
Okay.
roll your melee, basic melee. You could throw momentum and things on this like other stuff.
That's 2.
Just get hit.
2. Okay, you don't get
2
hit.
successes.
Here's another attack you want to parry. No, because he bumbles and drops his dagger.
Nice.
He scrambles and picks it up, but his effect, basically I let you know so you didn't have to give me Doom.
Awesome, thanks.
Because he rolled a 20. Okay, do you want to parry this one? This is a Doom to my tip jar.
It gives you a doom if I parry it?
Yeah, because you get one free parry.
Yeah, no, I'll let him hit me and I'll soak.
Okay. You take it like a man. Like a man's got to learn to take it.
I
You're the best
stand up and smile.
around. Nothing's ever gonna bring me down.
I'll take it. So that's
All right.
I roll 3d6 for the soak.
Yes.
3, yeah.
So I need to see what one of his fun little damagey things is. Where the hell is it? These rules could be a little easier.
Oh wait. Kellen reduces the doom spent making defend reactions using parry by 1
All right, so I don't get that
to a
one.
minimum of 0, which stacks with the weapon's parrying quality.
Oh, you had parrying on your weapon?
No,
you don't.
No, I
But
don't.
if you did.
But
If
there
you
was
did.
there was 1 for the deflection. I soaked 2.
Okay, you soak 2.
Yeah.
You soak it,
Soak it good.
except his effects do an additional 1. So you take 1 vigor.
Okay.
Okay.
Luke, not liking the vigor
what these guys
situation.
lack in skill and ability, they really have in spades in just throwing themselves at you with sharp end first. Okay, so that's those three. Delia is scrapping one.
Greg, how many momentum do we have in our pool?
3.
Okay.
And for the record, I have 5 vigor left.
Yeah. I don't care so much about that.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're going to be popping blue anytime now.
Yeah. Am I up, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
I've already rolled my little parry. So.
I'm going to use all 3 vigor.
All
and
three,
I have all 3 momentum.
Okay, for 3 extra
and
dice.
I have a fortune point.
Okay, so you have 1 success, 2 successes to attack them.
2 successes, and I'm gonna do 5 dice.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. You can only have an additional 3 dice, so you can only burn 2 momentum. So take one of those dice away. You
Okay.
can't add. You can't add more than
make
3
it the
dice.
one that was a 3.
Yeah, get rid of that. No, you want the 3.
Okay, so I can.
So you should have rolled 4 dice only. You have
Okay.
2 successes plus 4 dice.
Nothing there. Oh yeah. So 4. 4.
You got 2 and you had 2, so that's 4. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay, so 4 total successes. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3. You get 1 momentum, and you hit her. See how crazy her robes help her this time. Again, she soaks 1. So roll your damage dice, which I think
Okay.
is what?
How many do we have in our momentum pool now?
How many did
Just
you
1.
just use?
Or sorry, you have 2. You have 2 total now.
Yeah, so we have 2. Yeah, if you use one, we
Okay,
have 2.
I'm gonna add
used
2
and
damage
then
dice.
got 1. Okay, so 2 damage dice.
So now we're down to 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all right.
So hang on, before you go, those 2 damage dice, keep them separate. Or no, just don't even roll them because they just count as a success.
Okay.
So just roll your regular damage dice, and we're adding 2 successes. -1 for her soak, so we've got 1 to soak.
3. A 6, a 6, a 1. Oh no, and a 5.
Okay, so 5s and 4s don't count.
I thought you said
Or no, sorry, 4s and
4.
3s don't count.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 6s, a 1, and a 5, and 2 successes.
So 6.
So
Okay.
6.
You've done a wound to her. Okay. So she's down a bit. That's going to be more difficult.
It's a new gang sign.
I know. Holding dead. All right.
Did she take a wound?
Yep.
Is she dead yet?
Oh, what did I do? No, she's not dead yet. All right. So she wheels around you and goes for broke.
Come on, Luke, get
As
ready to
she's
parry.
passing, I want to make a grab for
The amulet.
Okay, she's staying with you. She's just like spinning around the thing. She's not trying to escape. Otherwise, you get to retaliate. Roll a parry if you want to take it.
Make it a refrigerator parry.
Parry.
How many more parries do we got?
I rolled 2 6s. Where's my parry? Parry. Yep, they both hit.
Okay. She can't hit you. And we are back to.
Did I grab the amulet?
No. You cannot grab the amulet.
Okay.
If you want to make that a non-attack action, you can go. That'll be a very hard thing to do, but not impossible.
She's already got a wound. I'll just hit her with another wound, and she'll be on the ground, and then I'll just take it.
Well, these guys are taking 2 wounds and dying. Everybody else usually takes 4 or 5. So Just some rules meta for you guys to understand.
Okay.
All right, Greg.
2 successes.
First attack.
2 successes.
Okay. You still take. You've got 2. You got to soak 2.
I still got a soak 2?
Yeah. Wait, you had 2 successes to parry?
Oh, I didn't realize I was... Yeah, I had 2 successes. Was I parrying?
Okay,
I thought I was
never
attacking.
Never mind.
I thought I was attacking. Sorry.
Here's the next
Doesn't
guy.
matter.
Oh, whoops. Next guy misses. And the final guy gets one in. You want to roll a parry and reduce the doom cost?
Yeah.
Don't give him doom.
He won't give me doom with this because he has that.
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
somebody
What's
from
up, Southern?
Southern.
Okay, sorry, what am I rolling then? Hey, cheers,
2
Southern
dice.
Kitty. 2d6?
2 dice. 2d10. 2d20, sorry. You're making your melee parry. If
Sorry.
he comes in with his knife, you're basically turning it aside with your weapon, making him attack. To do so.
2 successes.
Okay, you turn it aside. There's no problem there. Delia has stuck her dagger in the neck of the other one and ended him. And we are back to... Okay, and the pirates have made the top of the stairs this time with Kaharo at the lead. There's no more zealot. Okay, it's just him and a pirate, basically, left. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So... Woman... Those 2 guys that are bound have kind of started to try to sneak away. And the woman, the priestess, is screaming at you. She's bleeding pretty heavily from your last wound, Greg.
Awesome.
Luke. Frank.
Hello, Johnny, Jimmy, Gregory.
I just managed to accidentally roll a dice right off my desk.
All right, so let's.
She shouts something at the cult members behind her. Okay. One of those cult members breaks away from combat and comes at you. Would you like to roll a parry?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 success.
Okay, it's good enough. She is partly screwed and loses a die. But that. Okay.
Shit, you not,
3.
dude.
Would you like to parry her?
Yeah, because I have my extra parry. Right?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about doom.
Yep.
Her amulet glows red again.
2 successes.
Okay. 2 to hit. Let's do some damage. Soak. So roll your soak there.
Soak. I roll. Okay. I roll.
How much do you soak? Because she's coming at you with unforgiving, vicious 1.
I don't believe I just rolled a die right off the table into the garbage can.
Nice.
Fuck. Thank goodness it wasn't the new one.
Okay, you need to soak a lot on this. What did you get? Sorry.
So what do I roll for my soak?
3d6, because that's your arm. And you need 1, 2, 5, and 6.
Soak it up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I rolled 6, a 5, and a 3.
Okay, so 2, you do not take a wound, but you take 4 levels of vigor. As she plunges that dagger in just right around your ribs.
Ouch.
It skips off your rib cage though, and avoids
Doesn't hit a lung.
vitals.
No sucking chest wound. Yay!
She came at you screeching and just.
Okay.
There's a stirring in the pit. All right.
While
There's a
she's in really
stirring in the pit.
close, can I grab for the amulet?
Sure. First, though, that guy who was behind you, came at you to the lady's
that I
aid.
parried.
Yeah, he's
Well, I didn't tell you, but when I parried him, I also kicked him in the head so that he was dead.
okay. Well, he got parried, and he's like trying to go for you again, and you see this tentacle. Like I said, you heard some stirring in the pit. And you see this tentacle just go wrap around him and pull him down, and he's gone.
Sweet. I'm like, that's what you get, bitch.
That makes 4.
The fuck? I could have pushed that bitch into the pit, and you said no.
No. We need the amulet.
Well, if
Don't
it
you
was,
know anything about RP?
dude, if the fucking pit wanted the amulet,
Yeah,
why wouldn't you just chuck it in?
It has a exclamation point above its head. You need to get a quest from it,
Yeah.
or it's been alerted to your presence, like Metal Gear Solid style.
Or it's
Yeah.
or it just found out it's pregnant and needs to get a new college degree, like in The Sims. You never know.
You're pregnant, you accumulate degrees. Okay,
No, have you never played The Sims?
not since it
At
was
some
on, like,
point, at some point in every game of The Sims, the kitchen catches fire, the baby runs away, you find out you're pregnant, and you get an exclamation point because you want to go to college.
I don't need to play the game now. That's great.
No, you don't. Okay, what's happening?
Nobody does. It's
Terrible
ready for
things are
my
happening.
attacks.
It's
Who
your
can I
attack.
hit?
Okay,
who
well,
can I
she's
hit?
in and she plunged that dagger. I'm go for the amulet. How would I do that?
Make a melee
Would I
attack.
roll my thievery?
If you do roll a thievery, it becomes a retaliate option. If you roll, try to roll a thievery. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so I'm going to use my last fortune point.
So you now have 1 success, which is the equivalent to a die rolled of 1. Okay.
Okay, so I have 2 successes.
So if you add a focus, then you have 2. Yeah.
Yep, okay. And then, so I have that. And how many momentums do we have, Greg?
None.
Cool. Here we go. Come on. Oh, 2. So 4 total.
Okay. Now hang on. Hang on to that number, because I'm going to do the retaliate action, which is lashing out at an enemy attempting to make a non-attack skill test within reach. So you fit all those. You're making a thievery, and she's within reach. Okay. When an enemy attempts to move out of reach, well, that doesn't matter. Retaliate allows an immediate melee attack. That thing that you basically have it in your hand. Okay, you're about to pull it off her neck when it glows again. If the melee attack is successful, the retaliating character may spend momentum to increase the difficulty of the skill test. Okay? But it doesn't matter, because she fucked up her roll. She didn't roll lower than a 16.
Nice.
You've got it.
A
You rip it off.
16?
You rip it off. Okay, yeah, she got 16, 17, 17, 18.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, what for?
Awesome D5 or 5th edition rolls.
Holy. Yeah. So that's like,
Okay, sweet.
The chain snaps, and it's now ching, ching, ching. You hear the added to inventory chime. You now have it. Okay?
shove it,
Yeah.
She
and then-
becomes absolutely livid.
shove it down your gherkin.
Decide what you want to do with it for your next turn. Greg,
Yeah.
let's resolve this.
Yeah, let's.
Okay. Would you like to parry?
Is he hitting first?
Yeah.
Bitch.
They come in, they're like, with their daggers. And...
Well, yeah, I'm gonna parry. 2 dice, right?
You've only got 2 guys now, because one of them was pulled into the pit.
2 dice, right?
Yep,
What's
you just
that-
roll your melee.
what
You
is
can
that
add...
Bitch doing?
What
Anything?
is what bitch doing? Delia?
Yeah.
Oh, she's been murdering people.
Oh, okay. All right.
She's got her own combat going on next to you, where she's got 2 daggers.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm rolling 2d20s. Yeah.
She's already killed 2 people, and has almost killed a third.
2d20s.
Yep. You can add momentum or whatever you need for the parry.
Yeah. No, I got 1.
Oh, I totally forgot I had my Conan screen out here.
I have 1. I have 1. So I got 1 success. Nice. I have but 1 success.
But 1 success is good enough against these chumps.
Thank God.
All right. The other guys missed. So
Do I get to swing back?
roll your attacks, and Delia has murdered the second guy in No, that's a murder.
So do I get 2 attacks?
I
Or just the
don't
1?
think so. No, you've got your mace in your hand.
Yeah.
Just give her.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Got a mace and just do
But
it.
battle-
I think there's something about. I mean, these are the basic rules. So I think there's something if you attack with 2 weapons.
3 successes. Suck my dice.
That's a hit, no matter what. The guy can't even. He just can't.
Yeah, he can't even.
On a scale of 1 to even, he can't.
He can't.
Exactly.
So they're both gonna
Oh.
soak 1 die though.
Motherfucker.
What did you do?
That's
That's.
Griggs. I rolled
Hold
good
on, I
dice.
need to roll 1 more die. I need to
Yep,
re-roll.
re-roll.
I need to re-roll the 3, which became 5.
With vicious.
Dude,
And-
that's 2 6s, 2 5s, and 2 1s.
You have intense. You want to add an additional wound.
I want to murderize these bastards.
Okay, then add an additional wound and he's gone. Mace to the next guy. Roll your mace attack, which is the same melee, but it's only 5 damage. However, you will do an additional damage or knock him down.
Okay, so that's 2 successes. And then the mace is 5 dies.
Okay, you get a momentum on this one because you beat
Okay.
it.
And so for this guy, I got a 6, 3 5s, and a 4.
Can you re-roll the 4?
Oh, yes, I can. Thanks for reminding me. Oh, that became a 5 also.
So how many total?
5 successes, and 4 of them are 5s.
Okay, plus you have the piercing effect, which this weapon is good at overcoming armor.
Yes.
Ignoring X points of the target's soak for each effect. So
That was 4
you knock him
effects.
down by 1 soak. So what was your total damage?
A 6 and 4 5s.
You club him to death.
Yeah.
You knock him down, giving him a wound, and
You'll-
Through his skull.
You'll have
It
to
doesn't
excuse my
split his
friend.
skull, it goes in
He's-
the face and out the ear.
You have to excuse my friend. He's dead tired.
heavily concussed. Anyway, so you see some tentacles coming up out of the pit between you and the next guy. You and
Fuck.
Delia are stalking and have turned to the next guy. Cajero comes up though and sticks him through the back.
Who?
The captain, the pirate captain, has made it over.
Yeah, but who stuck who in the back?
Him, Cajero, has killed the final.
Oh, cultist
Um,
guy.
Yeah, but he doesn't see the tentacles behind him. The other pirate's like, boss, as he gets grabbed.
Nice.
There are no pirates left. It's just you two, so you, Delia, and the pirate captain, and then Matanga and Samaria dueling it out on the. So now, just the meta here. If Samaria is this powerful, the pirate captain is a little better armed and might. But you do have Delia. Okay? So back to you. You've got the amulet.
Now, in Star Wars, when a person or a thing falls from a ledge, that's them dead. Is that the same kind of thing in the Conan universe?
When something falls from a ledge,
He's
Yeah.
suggesting that if he kicks
You
her
know,
into
like-
the pit, does she die?
I mean, this thing is
Getting
waking
bigger.
up. It's just taken its 5th victim. More tentacles have come up around. You saw that pirate just get yanked in. Okay.
I'd say kicking her off the ziggurat would be a better choice than into the pit.
I need to see your observation quickly, though.
Just his or both?
Just his. Actually, yours too. Why not?
3.
3?
Yeah.
None. I'm a barbarian.
Okay.
The focus in my observation is a 5.
Too late, you notice one of the tentacles wrap around your leg.
Me?
And yank you prone, okay?
Me or Greg?
You, Luke.
Okay.
I'm not that close. Barbarian, not smart, but
The woman
barbarian.
sees it and she shrieks in laughter.
But barbarian, not
exultant
stupid.
look.
You dagger that fucking tentacle for all you're worth, man. Cut off
Your
a
leg is
sucker.
getting crushed.
Cut off a sucker. We gotta take it with us.
Your leg is getting crushed. Ooh. Better soak.
Luke.
It's funny. My fermenter just bubbled. Like, your leg is getting crushed by a tentacle.
That's pretty cool, actually. Roll your soak armor damage, 3d6. You get some, please.
5, 5, 2.
Okay, so you've got 3. You take 2 vigor, but you're knocked down. Okay?
Okay. I've
You're
got this amulet.
yeah, and you're being dragged. You're pulled. You're just coming toward the edge.
Can I whack the tentacle with the amulet?
You've got a dagger.
You've got a saber as well.
I'm betting that the amulet...
There's no Fistendantilus symbol on that.
Oh no?
No.
All right, well, daggers then. My saber, I'm gonna try and...
Okay, just roll a melee attack.
Isn't it a
against
fist and analus or something like that?
2.
Bad, Greg.
Well, no, isn't it? I thought it was a...
Fistendantilus?
It's a fist and antulus.
And what was... So you got 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay. I have so much soak. I'm not even gonna bother. This rubbery flesh just seems impervious to... I mean, you're digging into it with one of your hits there. But these tentacles are massive as they go down further in. It's just like, oh my gosh. The woman is screeching and laughing. You know, you're right at her feet. And she's looking down at you as you're being dragged away into the pit. As if this is some karma for you guys coming in and fucking with this shit. Okay? She's just right there. She's stopped attacking you. And no shit. You're lying at her feet.
Is this creature by any chance sort of slimy and gastropodious in some way?
Sure.
Okay, so
you're asking if it's the Golgari shit demon?
No, I was just curious because I could reach down into my little groin satchel and pull out a little bit of salt, and I'll just salt bag that bitch and make it retract.
You can't meme your way out of this one. Sorry. Unlike so many other situations in life, you cannot meme your way out.
It was worth a try.
It was. Have a moment.
It was so worth a try.
I'm going to take a dude with that one.
Okay, so I'm going to... the amulet, the red glowing part...
That isn't glowing anymore because it just glows briefly.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take it and with like all of my strength, I'm gonna try and
Smash that
break it on
bitch.
the rock.
Yeah.
So you're going for the Indiana Jones Nazi burn on the hand with the amulet thing for the
Yeah, and
tentacles.
just like smash it and try and break it.
Okay, it's futile. You're doing your thing and nothing. No effect is happening. You're still being pulled. You're basically you got your other foot on the edge of that lip that you're using your strength to stay on the platform before you get hauled off.
Okay.
Okay. The captain turns to you, Greg. He goes, hand over the broad, or the bitch, sorry.
Hand
And
over the
Delia's
bitch.
like, Delia says, no one hands me over. I'll fill you with this steel before, as you guys notice, your friend being dragged over the edge. He's being pulled. He's still on the platform where we you guys noticed.
I have 2
I'm gonna yell,
choices.
Delia, help!
She looks over, and Kahero attacks with the distraction.
He attacks me?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
You
yeah.
want to roll parry?
Yeah, I'll roll parry.
Okay. Need one at least.
Got it.
Okay. All right. So he strikes at you with his saber, all right? And you're kind of locked in combat with this guy. So what did you want to say? You said, Delia, help me? And what did you say? Okay. So she withdraws from that combat, comes rushing over to you, and the crazy woman, Samaria, the crazy priestess, wheels and turns to her with her dagger, and she's almost slobbery. She's just a
Grab her
nutmeg.
ankle, man.
Okay.
Hold on to her like nothing. Like just like super glue.
All right. So back to you, Luke.
Okay,
You can oppose this strength check if you want.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna purposefully fail this strength check.
Okay. You want to let your foot go on the.
But in 1 second, I'm gonna grab Delia's hand and Samaria's ankle, and then stop holding myself up.
Okay, Delia is not as easy to grab, okay? Because you're at the feet of the lady, okay? And Delia is not
like I'm
really.
gonna grab like a handful of robe or.
You can grab her
whatever.
ankle easily enough, but Delia, the other lady.
I'm gonna Delia is the one that I'm really trying to get, because like she
Make a roll.
She thinks that she's going to be helping me, so she's grabbing on hardcore to save me.
Okay. Make a melee attack on the priestess. You're pretty much going to be able to grab her unless you roll a 20. Okay, you grab her ankle. All right.
Okay.
You make a grab for Delia. Delia drops one of the knives and tries to reach out to you, okay? You clasp your hands kind of like this. Okay?
Night, Fancy.
Night, Fancy. All right, so your hands are clasped like this. She's ditched a weapon to try to help. Okay? She's pulling on you. It's not really helping because this is a colossal strength dragging you in. Your leg is getting crushed even worse, like it's broken by now. Okay, so you've got at least one mark of wound off. Okay, you can try to soak this, but it's like fucking 9 dice. And I rolled 1 3. So try to soak 8 if you don't want to.
Yeah, no,
But if you take 5, you're going to get a broken.
Yeah, I'm fixing on killing all these fucking people.
Yeah,
dude.
no, fair enough. I'm just letting you know, just to go through the the motions.
So all of the like strength that I've got, I'm gonna hold on to Delia.
Okay.
And once I've got both of these chicks, I'm just gonna
never let go
into the pit.
Never let go. Okay. I see what you're trying to do. Okay, so you're going to take them both off guard because she didn't expect you to grab her ankle and she didn't expect you to betray her. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll their oppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what would you... You need to oppose that with your strength. So that's going to be a brawn athletics, okay? And then I just need to see what I roll compared to the...
How many momentum do we have, Greg?
1.
Okay, I'm gonna use
Who
it
do you want to spend it on? Because you're rolling separate checks.
on
You
Delia.
want to spend it on Delia? Okay, Delia's brawn is a lot better than the cultists. So I've rolled their
But she doesn't
reactions. No,
She
I've rolled
doesn't
their
know.
reactions, and I'm not letting her use any. She's only getting her 2 dice. She doesn't get to use anything fun because she's not expecting this. Okay?
Can I ask you a question, Chris? What happens
Is this going to give me an ethical
when you
dilemma?
roll two ones and a 20?
He gets a doom, but you get what? 4 successes.
You get a doom, but I get 4 successes.
And that was against Delia?
Yeah.
A 20 is really bad, just so you know.
But I did roll 4 successes. I rolled.
I know,
2 ones.
I get it, yeah. And ones are cool because they do that, but like the fact, like a 20 actually has special rules for rolling a 20. If I can't think of anything, I just go for the doom grab. But this is going to provide a setback. You can succeed at a skill while suffering a complication, though, okay?
Okay.
Huh, perhaps the complication is that your leg actually is broken twice.
Yeah, perhaps the complication is I fall into a large, massive pit.
Here's what happens. You succeed in holding on to her. You beat her strength. She gets an alarmed look in her eye. The priestess you've grabbed has fallen on her face and is screaming as you're dragged. You've let go of your foot. You're pulling both these people to the edge. You go over the edge. Okay? You see that horrible dark void and a maw of tentacles reaching up. And you're being pulled into it. The priestess that you pulled has come over the edge with you. Okay? Actually, no, you need to roll your one against the priestess. She fucked up, so you're gonna drag her over unless you get another complication.
1 success.
Good enough. She falls over the edge. You have to let her go. She falls into the maw. Now, what's happening is you haven't pulled her over the edge, Delia. She's got her feet on the lip there, and she's the only thing holding you because you're past the lip now. She's just bent over the edge there, and you both have a grip. Okay?
4 successes, Chris.
I know.
I can't believe after
It's
all
that
this,
20.
you're the one who's got her bent over.
You can have a momentum for that.
Thanks, man.
And then
I would like to spend it right now.
the grip you have on her is so strong. Her grip is strong. The fact that it just was fed something, it lets go of your leg. Now Delia is holding you. Okay? If this weren't such an awkward situation, you'd be breathing a sigh of relief as she's pulling you up. Okay? But she's not excited about what just tried to happen. So she's got her knife, and you see her starting to go for her hand. Greg, I don't know how much your character would have seen of this because you are now fighting Cajero.
Now,
Okay.
would Cajero not have reacted to her running over there? Since he was
She
the
took
one...
the withdraw step, the action.
Because he would have seen her go, and he was asking me to give her up. Like, I was just standing there, right? So is he still engaging
he
me?
presumes you guys are allies.
But
so she took off to go help
right.
Luke, because Luke looked pretty convincing. Help me, right? So she took the withdraw action to avoid any kind of retaliation and withdrew over there and entered into new combat with the other person. But she didn't even get a chance.
I'm taking the
Greg,
pirate.
you don't have a hair on your ass if you don't batarang that chick into this. All three of us just down this hole.
Well, that's the point, man.
So Matanga, are you screaming, "Kill her! Kill her!"
No. He's willing it. He's willing it to me.
Okay. So remember, you were kind of thinking there. It's like, so if she is brought into slavery by Cahero, Cahero will die by her hand, but the ordeal will have cost her sanity. She will lead the slave revolution. They will all follow her into the cult and then bring about the end of this world.
Right.
So
dude, I'm telling you,
if Cahero dies,
dude, there's like me in a pit, her, Cathero, and you.
Yes.
Just like full speed into Cathero's back, into her back, and let's just get the fuck out of this realm.
He just doesn't want to leave anything up to chance. They both die.
If we kill everybody, we're good.
This is not the mild-mannered astrophysicist you met on that day you were supposed to go explore the cabin.
I realize, like, the math in my head is, if he dies, she doesn't face the struggle. But
according to the prophecy
that he explained to me.
That's why I'm saying kill everybody.
So I want to use him as a battering ram to get her in the pit.
He's not going to agree to that.
I didn't say he would agree. If he has disengaged from me...
No, he's with you right now. You two are in combat.
And he's disengaged. Greg, just turn and run.
She disengaged and ran over so she wouldn't face any attack from him. And she tried to help him. So
my choices at this point are either combat with him or attempt to run over to push her in, which will require me to disengage from him.
He's already disengaged. You won't suffer an opportunity attack. But don't even try to push her.
You two are in combat.
He and I are in combat.
Greg and Cahero are in combat.
Fuck Greg. She's going to cut my hand off at her next initiative, and then you're going to...
Well, she wasn't going to, but now she is.
Yeah. We got to kill minimum one of these fucking people in the next 2 turns.
Yeah, well, I'm standing next to this sumbitch. I'm going to use a fortune, and I'm going to kick his ass.
Okay.
What else am I going to do, man?
Luke should be pulling together any potential heroic last-ditch effort he has. Doing some math.
So that's 3 successes.
Okay, let me grab his stat sheet quickly here.
Because I used the fortune.
Okay.
I didn't use the momentum. You still have that, Luke.
Okay.
But I used the fortune.
And how many do you have total?
3.
So your fortune granted you 2?
Sorry, how many does fortune grant me?
It acts as if you've rolled a 1. So you've got a die sitting there with a 1 virtually. And if you have any focus, that 1 counts towards that.
Okay, so I had 2 regular rolls.
Successes?
2 successes as rolls, and I used the fortune.
Okay, so now you have 3 successes,
so I have 3
but one of those successes is a 1. So do you have a focus?
No.
That stat.
Oh, sorry.
What was the...
Oh, sorry. I have a focus in that stat. It's a 3.
Okay, so that 1
becomes
now counts
2.
As 2.
Okay, so I have 4. So I have 4.
Which is good enough. Just does it. If you didn't have that focus, you wouldn't have done it.
Okay.
So your attack is successful.
Okay, so I've got 6 dice to do something useful to this guy.
So his armor is clothing. He's just got pirate crap. And he soaks 1. If you do 5 damage to this guy after everything, it's going to make it a lot easier.
That's 4 1s and a 5.
4 1s and a 5, and then okay, so that becomes 6 if you use the additional damage, and then
Yep.
he soaks 1, brings it down to 5, which gives him a wound. I'll be right back.
All right. He's wounded.
Greg,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give her Steely Glare.
Just to make her think twice about cutting your hand off.
No. That gives her mental stun,
Yeah.
and if it works, I'm gonna push off the ledge and pull her in.
With what? Your 1 not broken leg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, do that. Do that.
That's the plan.
We're on hour 3 of this. We have to do this. We have to
Yeah.
do this now. It's
Yeah,
midnight.
That's why I'm like, you batarang.
Well, yeah, but I was engaged. I couldn't. So on the plus side, he's wounded.
That's good.
So anything I do to him now is only going to contribute to his getting
Okay.
burglarized. Oh, hey, we weren't talking about anything.
That's all right. All right. So you're fighting the pirate captain. You did some damage. You actually got through, got a wound. The whole time, this Delia is screaming, "What are you doing? We had a deal." The pirate captain's like, should have left her with me if she was that much trouble to handle.
I agree.
I would have found a good use for her.
Well, I had the same
Is he-
use.
As he slashes at you.
Oh, do I get a parry?
Yes.
I get 1.
You get 1?
Yep.
Ching! You parry. What is your final answer? Final move, Luke? You got this final thing. She's kind of hesitated to just try to stab your hand. She's screaming at you like, what do you...
I mean, sorry. Go ahead, Luke.
I'm gonna hit her with Steely Glare and try and mentally stun her.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. You look at her with the pure insanity of a madman. She doesn't understand. You've got like this smile as these horrible tentacles behind you start to reach up to both of you. Roll your Steely Glare. So basically your Steely Glare is your... if you're going to do a Steely Glare attack, you have to roll
Or do you just get it?
different stat. It's like persuade.
It's a T. What is T?
Threaten,
Ah.
and it does mental damage. And she can react with her discipline. And we'll see what happens. So do your persuade. Oh, which isn't that great. You might want to burn something on this.
Yeah,
giving
I'll
you the
burn-
benefit
I'll
of-
burn 2.
I'm giving you the benefit of like crazy shit going on behind you and the situation.
Okay, I'm gonna burn
So-
2.
And that kills him.
2 8s.
2 8s?
Yep.
That's exactly what you need. No,
And then
wait.
I'm gonna
Persuade.
roll
Persuade. Your persuade is
8.
8.
And then
Can you get one more?
more?
Can you get one?
2 and a 17. So 3 successes.
3 total? Okay, that's enough. You flummoxed her. Okay, she
Cheers,
just
bubbly.
like she looks at you in horror.
And it's
The tentacles
second-
riding behind
and
you
dude,
also
dude,
help,
The
and she
second
slips.
I see that in her eyes, I do one of these.
You fist pump in the air.
Yeah.
As she comes down with you over the edge. You are both dead.
Fade to blue, bitch.
There's a blue flash in the pit there somewhere.
As
More
I'm
tentacles
falling
have come
down-
up.
As I'm falling down with the other hand, I throw the red locket,
Amulet up over the edge.
and then
Sure, and it clatters onto the platform.
Yep.
All right. Kahero is fighting, and he's kind of sees what happens over there. He's like, no slave is worth this, and backs away, withdraws, and runs. Okay.
I make
however-
a dive for the amulet.
You make a dive for your life. Oh. Kutalu shall have another victim. Soak as tentacle wraps around you.
Oh, now I've got to soak like 27 or something? Well, I soaked 3 of 3.
fermentation is my favorite thing.
Okay, you take 5 and a wound. Does that reduce you to 0 vigor?
Yes.
Okay, you take 2 wounds, and you're knocked down. Okay, and you're being dragged over the.
Can I reach the
Hold on,
amulet at all?
I'm just gonna give myself
No.
a couple traumas here. Being dead and whatnot.
This is absolutely a sanity roll for Luke. I mean, I know your plan worked, but it was a crazy fucking plan. And just to spite me, he's gonna go, haha, it crits. It crit success it.
Nope, only a 42.
Is that enough to
yeah.
pass? Well, fuck you. Oh, what a horrible plan. But tonight was a night of dark option. They were all taken. Okay.
Yeah, I went really fucking dark, really fucking quick.
Well, you've hopefully interrupted the prophecy. I mean, unless she can crawl out of beasts like that, which I doubt it. Okay, great.
All about getting those victory points, Chris. It's all about getting those endgame victory points.
That's right. That's right. Utilitarianism for the end. I'm burning my personal Cthulhu pool of 5 doom to cancel your next action, and you're dragged in. Drag.
Well, that's cool.
How's that for futile?
That's cool. I was actually just going to start chuckling.
Well, you can still chuckle as you become food. It doesn't take long for you to die. You're torn in half.
Greg goes, wee!
You can make a sanity, though.
I can make a sanity. This kind of violence really doesn't bother me that much, though.
You know that I'm thinking you're probably more used to gun explosion violence, not tentacle destruction violence.
19.
All right, it doesn't bug you so much.
So much.
It does,
kind
it
of
does,
okay.
but you're kind of beyond that right now. And it's funny that the original villain in the game has escaped, and you've made the world safe for him.
Well,
Right
you
on,
know,
Pirate King.
if it hadn't been for us, I mean, there wouldn't have been a game for others to play.
You know what? Take no chances. That's some innocent noble woman must pay to ensure the safety of the multiverse.
Suck it, G.
Suck it. You weren't going to be around to spend the fortune anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're not going to go make a fortune for these two guys.
We're barbarians and pirates, man. We were slaves when this started. We died free.
You died
We
free.
died free, men.
You died free.
Oh, well, good session, guys.
Yeah. Starspawn wanders around for a while before being put down by the forces of good and the forces of Conan.
Will you be showing us the box of the next system that we're going into?
Nope.
It's
Because
Sudoku.
I've got two choices to make here, and I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. Yeah, here it is.
Sudoku.
One of you is the hammer, the other one is the hard hat.
I get to be the
Dibs on
headlamp.
hammer.
To be the headlamp.
If anything from the beginning of this session,
You're the
I'm
hammer.
the hammer.
Yeah, it's just like wump.
All right. Ha ha ha. That was
Thanks
a
for
long
sticking with
session.
us, whoever the heck watched.
That was a long session, Chris. Thank you for that. Luke.
I thought this one would be short too.
Luke,
but
that's one of the finer suicides of this campaign.
I think so.
Shout outs again to our Patreon supporters and the producers of tonight's show. Don't forget, if you're interested in Kick-Ass Dice subscription, check out Libris Arcana, librisarcana.com, librisarcana.ca, the official dice subscriptions of Quantum Keep. Use offer code RYSK, R-Y-S-K, for 25% off your first subscription month.
It's good. Do it.
It is. It's good.
Yeah,
it's
it is
good.
good.
Do it. All right,
Do
boys. Thanks for playing with us. And
Thanks, Chris.
and thanks to everybody in the chat for who's contributed and was with us for any part of the show tonight. Cheers, everybody. Remember.
Always wound. Always
Always
when
wound.
playing Conan.
Always wound. We'll see you guys next Monday for Quantum Keep. Saturday night coming up for Risky Business, the beer show. But either way, we look forward to seeing you again real soon. Cheers.
I will have an update on fermentation.
Ooh, ferment.
All right, I gotta poop.
I don't know how to do it. How do I play that?
All right, guys, I got an early morning. I gotta bounce quick. No,
All right.
I don't have to poop, but
Thanks for breaking the game.
anytime.
And yeah, any chance we get, we want to give
Every
our
chance we
concussed
get.
GM a migraine. That was fun though. No,
Stop hitting your head on stuff.
I know it's been a week almost now. I'm head smash free.